Once, I don't know.
Every parent has pictures of their kid eating dog. My uncle paid me to eat a dog biscuit once.
How many?
He paid me in cookies.
Oh.
Grandma did homemade cookies, right? Grandma made cookies. And they were dessert, and they were good. And Mama told me I couldn't have any more.
Oh.
But my uncle, who's her little brother, was a troublemaker.
Uh-huh.
He went out and he got me a dog biscuit.
Really?
Yep.
A dog
A dog biscuit.
They told you it's
No, he didn't tell me it was a cookie. And these were the grandpa's dogs were Rottweilers.
That's
So these were full-size dog biscuits. And Uncle told me that he would give me a cookie for every bite of dog biscuit I ate.
Oh.
I got 5 cookies out of that dog biscuit, and they had to take it away from me.
Sir,
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's closer to 3.
it's the other one.
That's my favorite.
Never fails.
And Mara, look, it's my brother.
Mom told me she cried.
She did.
What are those?
I would have been more emotionally involved if I wasn't thinking about how bad I needed to go to the bathroom.
Did you go to that?
You
I did.
bring the banana and apple. And what are
First of all, we're not
those?
going to talk about this too much. But you went to the bathroom beforehand and you needed to go still?
I didn't even drink anything.
What
wrong
are
with you?
those?
Guys,
What are
It's
those?
like too much, I guess.
I didn't.
Those are cookies.
What kind of cookies?
Milano and Brussels.
I don't know what Brussels are, to be honest. I don't understand what that means.
You don't know what that means?
It's just
Why did you
What?
bring the apple and banana?
Because I'm really hungry and I'm going to eat them and I'm going to pretend I was healthy today.
Still chicken pizza.
That'll put me at 3 fruits and 0 vegetables. So really, really nailing my 5
average day.
Oh, yeah.
average day, 0 vegetables, 3 fruits,
Yeah.
2 bananas and
Banana, exactly. That's pretty much.
Apple.
So I'm so hungry, it's not even funny. Alright, so what's going on over here? What is this?
You got
bread?
chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, Parmesan bread bites, and cinnamon twists with dipping icing.
I saw you
Cups
get
and
kids.
then soda.
Alright, so I'm just gonna take a piece of whatever this is.
It's not pepperoni and it's chicken.
And then I'm gonna take a piece of whatever this next thing is after I close this current thing. Or I'm not gonna close it because it's defeating me.
Be not defeated by the box.
Kick your butt, Josh.
You are a Matthews. You shall not be defeated by the pizza box. You will bring shame to the family.
Josh, I bring shame.
Dad will disown you.
Yay. I bring shame wherever I go. It's okay. These are the bread thingies.
Yeah, Parmesan bread bites look like dominoes. And the cinnamon twist are a twist.
You don't say. I've had these before.
I think.
That is true.
I haven't had one of those.
Stay open, please.
Oops. All the cinnamon sugar stuff is like heated up and come up. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm. So what you're telling me is today is the Matthews dinner from John was just trying to.
You kinda had dinner already.
Yeah.
I mean,
I honestly
Listen,
forget
John.
what we eat.
I'm really hungry. I'm not gonna complain if you don't eat it. I may feel slightly awkward about it, but I'm not gonna complain at all.
Don't worry, I had dinner too. I'm probably hungry because I'm not big.
That's what.
I'm not big.
He just really doesn't want me to outweigh him. I've still got that gym membership.
I have a gym membership since October, no less. Not yet been to the gym, but it's cheap.
That's usually how it goes.
If the gym membership never go.
So, last time, before the group was hampered by a heavy blizzard that was outside, you guys engaged in a friendly sparring match. And Harwell got some new leather armor as fire resistance. And you guys lost Nora's sister, Nora, in the blizzard after she seemingly outsmarted her guard. And now, all this while this Leviathan has been wreaking havoc on the coast. You guys have, while the forces of Madrose Landing have pushed on northward, you decided to hunker down in the Archer and Chain until the blizzard subsides. Is there anything else that you'd like to do this time?
I would like to examine the Morning Star of Striking,
I wish I could have it.
and I would like to look at it and determine whether or not, because I'm proficient in Smith's tools, I would like to look at it and determine whether or not I can convert this into a versatile weapon.
Thanks, space man.
I won't be able to get it.
Oh, so first of all, there's some red things.
Good question. Inspecting that, I mean,
Lie.
it is fairly small. I mean, you can use two hands, but it won't deal any more damage.
Or, answer no.
I mean, I thought you wanted to use it two-handed.
Yeah, but if I can't use it, yeah, but if it's too small to do extra damage and stuff, then I can do that. Then if I can't make it versatile, then none of my great weapon master or any of that stuff will apply.
I mean,
Because it only works.
you
with
just said you
versatile.
could make it so you could use it two-handed. You just wouldn't do it there.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to. I mean, you can extend it, but it's not going to help it.
See, so we'll just leave that as is, and combo that with the shield. If that's
Nathan Rose,
I'm sorry, where are we again?
you're at the Archer and Chain,
Right?
hunkering down from the blizzard outside.
Okay, right.
You left it open? You left it open. Left it cold. Goodness, Joshua. Goodness. Hey,
You left the bread bites open.
they were open when I got there.
Well, I didn't leave the bread bites open. Somebody must have.
I'm sorry about that.
I guess I'll just write some for you too. Yes.
Do a performance check.
What? You're gonna-
I just want to have somebody go around.
The DM has grown bored.
Hey, it's not your turn.
Nice.
You know?
So you take like 15 minutes.
Right.
And
Most beautiful clothes ever.
burst of imagination
Better be magical.
sparks throughout your brain.
Mm.
You just write probably the most epic
Mm.
5-line verse.
Most epic haiku.
And quite a
You
lot.
know why they call me
Anybody's-
I'll be the rats?
They are
I
well.
like haiku.
You like my poem? It's the best poem ever. Like,
Fondle,
like
it
the
brings
best.
tears to Fondle's eyes.
So, yeah.
Crap. I'm sorry.
it's so sad.
Anything you'd like to do, Arwell?
Don't be upset. I don't remember what I was doing.
You guys are pretty much hunkering down
I forgot what it was.
before.
More disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared and then came back.
He came back?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I looked at it. He's back already?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was on the
He's gone for an hour.
Messed around with my armor. I figured out how to use a spell. I don't have any money, so I'm not buying anything. I don't have anything I can cut these water with. I guess I'm looking at the Leviathan amulet. And just, following it, memorizing it. Feeling it out.
Okay. Do a Arcana check.
Nice. I got a little owl. I forgot I got a little owl. Oh, it's so cute. Alright, blue one it's gonna be. That is a darn good Arcana check. That will be a 25.
Nice. Well, you tried to identify it. You weren't able because with that Arcana check, you definitely know this to be a relic, a very legendary item. And you notice that deep within the crystal, you can see that there's it starts to sparkle a little bit, and it's like a white, looks like snowflakes almost. Okay, and you kind of can correlate that with the blizzard that is going on outside. So whatever is connecting.
And I dropped it as soon as I picked it up.
So it's probably connected to the Leviathan in some way, and it's probably connecting to the blizzard that is outside.
I'm making mental notes of this. And I continue to think about it.
Okay.
I would like to wander over to Arwell. Hey, Arwell, you got magic, right?
What do you mean?
Well, you do magic stuff.
Sometimes.
I got this axe. I got this Morning Star. Are you able to move the magic from the Morning Star onto the axe?
because you're active.
It does more damage on criticals. If I hit someone really well, it makes them bleed more.
Don't you want that? Because you have like super criticals?
Yeah, I want them both on the same thing.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I can maybe do that. Let me consult my notes. Although I'm not gonna lie, might wanna, go to like as an experienced weapons craftsman for that. But anyways, let me think about it for a second. Do I think I can do this? John, do I think I can do
Do
this?
a common check.
That is, okay, 21.
You haven't ever disenchanted and re-enchanted alive.
I'm aware.
You know that it takes a while to do so, but you might have the means to do it. You need materials and time.
Technically possible, I can maybe do that, but it's gonna take a long time and materials and stuff that I don't have or have the money for. So
So we're not going to start it today, but it's possible. That's what I was wondering.
it is within the realm of possibility.
That's what I was wondering. They got these cookies over here called Brussels. I have no idea what a Brussels is. I don't want to eat one.
I only purchased them because somebody once gave me some and they were quite good.
Rich chocolate, lacy thin.
Don't even who cares what they are, just eat them. Who knows?
Cookie and chocolate.
They're cookies and chocolate.
As the day goes by,
Yes.
the blizzard does not seem to subside. As you grow weary,
What's going on, Rose? You said it was going to subside.
Did it? I don't know.
12,000 strength last time,
Yep.
Oh yeah, my sneak attack.
Congratulations.
I'm up to 7 now. It's gonna do that. I gotta pick my spell. I won't get
there are a couple of men in the Archer chain that aren't able to go outside. They're currently playing a dice game. If you're
An ice what?
a dice game,
Oh,
if you're currently interested.
sure. Well, Tywin.
Arwell is intrigued, but Arwell only owns 1 gold piece. He will perhaps play any of this.
It doesn't seem like they're playing with
Actually,
money right now.
Oh, then Arwell is definitely in.
Just
Arwell
a
is-
friendly.
Oh, okay.
cool.
Alright,
Senate rules.
so the game is called Going to Town. So each player in turn has 3 rolls of the dice. On first throw, the highest number is set aside. If 2 or more dice show the highest number, then only 1 is kept. The remaining 2 dice are thrown again, and the highest is again set aside. The final die is thrown. Total of all 3s, the player's score. Player with the highest score, after each player has a turn, wins that round. After 4 rounds are played, the player who wins the most is the overall winner.
Just
Maybe I understood that. Let's go.
Let me get my gambling dice.
It's
They're magically enchanted. They always
6-sided dice,
okay. How many?
3.
3? I need one.
Pick one. Highest up. Pick one. I agree.
guess everybody can roll.
Hmm.
Highest,
Oh,
you don't have to hide them. The highest number is set aside,
okay.
and roll the other two. Highest
Wait.
is set aside,
Okay.
just set aside one of them. And then roll the final one.
Hey.
So add up your numbers.
Rocking a 10.
15.
12.
Alright, first round goes to Bondo.
How dare you?
Second round.
Oh, that's right.
A pale, over-muscled Zoloff comes in. Is all part of this action.
Oh.
Just no money action.
We're playing for potato chips.
Not very, very lucky.
We'll have to too. Don't worry.
Oof.
Yay.
Wow. See, I started off strong and ended up very
11.
9.
14.
9.
Second round, Bondo. Third round. Man. Oh. 2 6.
Only one will matter.
Let's roll the crap.
Hello. Everybody,
Boom!
everybody wrote pretty good. Everybody
16.
Nice. 14.
9.
Suck it, Bondo! Who said that?
Third round goes to Harwell.
How many rounds did we play?
4.
I rolled 3 6s.
Wow.
That's impressive.
What the
You
balls?
only get
This is all my good rolls for the night.
Armo's luck continues to be very strong. That's another 9.
15.
15.
16.
Ooh.
That 4 rounds, I got a 9, a 9 is 10.
So I won 2 out of 4.
Bondo wins.
I win all the potato chips! I win all the bar nuts! Alright, real quick, I gotta mess with my spells.
Okay, so there's pepperoni, chicken, and Parmesan bread bites,
Okay.
and cinnamon twist with icing.
That sounds good.
And cups and Josh brought some Coke in the fridge.
I like a good Coke.
I used the third level plunger pizza. Third level summon pizza using coupon
I
coupons.
don't know what spell I want. The question is, what spell do I for?
Alright, so what's just been happening is you guys have been weathering out the storm in Archer and Chain. The weather has not been letting down this whole day, so you guys have been getting bored and playing some dice games.
I love being trapped.
Mondo won the last bowl of cashews.
I thought it was chips.
I'm on. Kind of. Oh, you already got one. Never mind. I'm done.
It became bar nuts and then it became cashews. Okay.
You want some raspberry? Strawberry raspberry. These
I
are
don't
almost
think
gone.
they
I'm
have
doing strawberry. These are again almost gone. If anybody wants to try.
I can't grab.
There's a little only like 200.
I couldn't grab one. Come on.
Oh,
I appreciate it, but
You have one of those? They're not as good as I remember.
I come back in at like the exact same like rage level that I was at.
you look good.
They are. They're like not as good as I remember, and then like it's like I have a really good aftertaste. It's really weird.
Still gotta go out.
There you go.
I know I forgot about it, and then I jumped out on my dice and I found it, and I got really happy again.
Those doppelkex or whatever that
Those are really good. But raspberry, as you all know, dear to my heart. If only they were dark chocolate.
Alright, so as the day passes, you
Okay.
do some more friendly spars and read and do some more dice games.
Who's smart? Who's smart in here? Arwell, what's your intelligence?
18.
18. Arwell, you need to come with me. We're gonna go see Sanzir.
Okay.
Sanzir, I want to make an exploding arrow.
I don't think you need my help.
You're coming because your assistance is always needed.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah,
Arrows, I love arrows.
I'm glad. How do you make it go boom?
Oh, yes, I have, well, you can do it multiple ways, in fact.
What's the fastest way? I set my tinkering kit down.
You can, let me just show you.
Okay.
He goes through his belongings and he grabs a little sack.
So, be very careful with this.
Okay.
It's like about that big. Has a
I think I should get rid of grease.
wick coming out of it.
So, you just light a match or do a little flint and light this side, and it takes about maybe 7 seconds for it to explode.
That's okay. That's not that long, but all right.
Light it, and, let it go, hit something. Boom! There it goes!
I didn't think
Very fun.
Never. That sounds
So I don't talk to you. You didn't talk. You should be
okay.
Are you interested?
Yes.
I do have about 3 worth of this deadly explosive.
Now, how do I get this deadly explosive onto this arrow?
I just wrap it around of some strings
So
or
I have
what have you.
So I have to light it and then shoot the arrow?
Yes.
Is there no way to create a system in which the impact of the arrow causes the explosion?
Oh, that's a totally different thing entirely.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well,
Only on the there.
As he awkwardly chews a cookie.
well,
Eating is never awkward. Can I walk up with a bowl of donuts?
Sure.
Hey, you guys want some cashews?
No.
I was gonna buy cheese doodles. What you doing?
Trying to figure out how to make an arrow that explodes on impact.
Barnell's the cashews and shit.
well, I do about another substance. What was that called?
Nitroglycerin.
Close though.
How does it work right now?
Right now, you light the flint and then it explodes. But I'm trying to find something that will explode on impact, so there's not, lighting and then shooting.
Can you just make the
I'd rather just do
the
shot.
casing fragile enough for it to shatter on impact? And then
What if-
flame would just
What if you put the flint on the bow and you trim down the wick so when you pull it back, it ignited?
I do have something. It's called the filter of solutions. Yes.
That's a name, isn't it? The filter of
That's
solutions.
great.
What does it filter? Does it filter solutions?
That sounds like a drink.
sounds like an awesome thing, Stanzer. You tell me what it's about.
It's I have about 2 glass vials.
Okay.
Strapped to your arrow.
Okay, that's
It would hit your target and the vial would explode.
Okay.
Break.
yeah.
And the mixture inside would explode.
Oh, neat.
Very nice.
That's handy. Okay, this sounds doable. How much of that you got?
Sounds like something an alchemist would make.
I feel like I'm talking to an alchemist right now.
Hey, what are you doing with my dice? I don't like you messing with my dice.
Same, Stanzer.
Terrible.
Here, Sandy, have some cashews. I just want these downstairs.
Oh, I'm allergic to nuts, unfortunately.
Oh, more for me.
Terrible. Awful. Glad you worked out.
Well, you've been so very kind to me, you and your group.
Yeah, we love you, man. You're like
Sanzer is the best, I've been telling you.
you're like the brother I never had.
Maybe you can bring me back something from your travels.
What do you want the head of a thing, the arm of a thing, the blood of a thing?
The all of the above of the thing.
Where did you say you were going again?
We're going to go kill a Leviathan.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in that town that's 3 days from here. You know the one.
Oh, I know many places. Of course I do.
You should smoke Bliss.
I don't smoke at all, I drink,
Yes.
of course. Have you not tasted my beverage?
Of course not. That thing looks like it could kill you.
Oh, no, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. No judgment here, Mr. Sandy.
Anyway,
But then the snowball.
Sandy, Zero,
Are less.
Sim Sam, Willie Wham, Tim Tam, Jim Jam.
Jim Jam Shim Sham?
Oh, gosh.
My name is Sandy, and I'm here to say I like to drink in a crazy way. No, so we can make it work. My name is Sandy, and I'm here to say I make crazy traps in amazing ways. I do it all day, I do it all night. Some people give me a price.
very good.
I need a light because I have poor sight. Yeah,
It's me! Except opposite.
Everything that you said for the last part, I have very good sight.
How many fingers am I holding up?
5.
You are so correct, sir.
Anyway.
Okay, I can't. Oh, I can't. No comment.
Sorry, I was about to say something.
Oh yeah, I couldn't remember something. Nor were we trying to use the fancy medallion thing to jump closer to the thing, or were we trying to get wide and go?
I want to say there was a wagon. I want to say that's the plan. But then the snow. So I guess now we have to use the fancy medallion thing because there's no way to get through the snow.
Tanzir,
Yes.
do you have anything that's really good at keeping people warm and locked in the blizzard that's going on outside?
But of course, the city is known for its cold. With all the this country isn't called Tempest Country for nothing.
I didn't know it was called Tempest. I forgot.
Do you want cinnamon things or you want to go with those?
Okay, must just not bringing cinnamon things.
Well, they messy and they got cinnamon stuff in it, and then like there's like frosting in it you can dip in. It's like a whole thing.
I'll write this the whole thing. So you didn't bring me any cinnamon things.
Justifiably so, I think you meant to say.
Justifiably so.
All right then.
This didn't bring me any cinnamon things.
Let me, before I give you those, though,
Cinnamon thing?
yes, cinnamon things. Cinnamon.
So Sandy likes cinnamon. He's a cinnamon man.
I used to call them snickerdoodle, but it's not actually.
Except for cinnamon almonds. I mean, I'm allergic to nuts. Not those.
Write that down. Sandy is allergic to notes. We can use that against him.
Anyway, the coast of country, this land, is a long coast of cliffs.
Oh, I was the piece of Oh, that's not good.
And many ships and boats have crashed upon those rocks and deadly cliffs.
Not the rocks, animal cliffs. Sandy, why is it
But even more dangerous are the creatures that draw them to the rocks.
okay?
I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're beautiful women. sing
Oh.
very beautiful songs.
Oh, sirens?
Like, sure.
That's what
That's
they
what
are.
you call them.
That's what they are.
It sounds like we're describing beautiful women that sing beautiful songs that lead men to their deaths. That's a siren. So there's sirens in the mountains?
Off the in the sea.
The sea. Oh, sea sirens. Yeah, that's classic. Classic sea sirens. Very good. Have you ever seen one, Sanzir?
Many years ago.
Do you want us to bring you one?
Quite an affair.
They almost bring me up.
That's gross.
They broke my heart. They did.
Lord Earl?
Sure.
Oh god.
What are you, plural?
Is that how you got so tall?
Anyway,
Okay.
You are quite a bit taller than Amanda. You should rub that in his face.
This
He's a little self-conscious about it.
Sanzir character. He's just a
I'm a
mess.
perfectly normal dwarf size. He's a freak,
Well, that's mean.
but that's a good thing.
That's an offensive. That's an offensive way to put it.
but,
It's very offensive. Anyway, back to you. Stop talking about the sirens and their beauty. Get to the meat of the story. What's going on?
So taken. I'm sorry. But,
All right, it's cool. We all get taken back sometimes.
two of them, to be exact.
At the same time,
Oh.
don't answer that. Get to the meat and potatoes.
The first one goes by the name of Shell. Chelle.
CHELLLE
LLLE.
LLLE.
Triple L's.
Her name is Shell with 3 L's and an E.
So you have
No, I love
pronounced
this guy.
Shell.
Okay.
As if you're
Oh,
calling out into the wind.
Okay, I'm just gonna abbreviate that as Shell. So what about Shell?
Does she teleport?
No,
Does she think with portals?
I don't think so.
Okay, what
But her
Yeah.
and her sister,
Okay, sister's cool.
Keela Nope,
Keela, no.
KELANOPE.
Okay, her name doesn't have 3 L's. Good, good. Okay, Kelanope and Shell. We're abbreviating that one. Shell. What about them?
Anyway, had
Yeah.
quite a tryst.
Okay,
and
yes.
the sisters.
Okay, yes.
They broke my heart, and they sling me into the cliffs.
Okay.
I sustained quite many injuries.
Sounds like you would. Always be careful when having trust with 2 sirens.
But I don't think the deaths, just maybe some scales from their beautiful hides.
You want us to
You're-
get to the
Sanzir,
sirens?
I just want to, just for clarification, how old are you?
You want us?
Like, how many
Yeah,
years
sirens.
old are you?
Yes.
That's the number. That's the unit of measure I'm asking about.
Sirens.
I just want to, I'm
Yes.
looking for an adjective to describe you, and I just need to make sure how old you are first.
Well, at least I won't be.
How many seasons?
Seasons, yes. I believe the seasons.
How many? Okay, yeah, but like numbers, man.
Really drinks this drink.
50, 75, 99.
Seasons probably.
Oh, God. How many seasons are there?
400.
So you're 100 years old. No, you're not 100 years old.
I don't know the math.
How many winters?
Mathematics.
You know what?
How many
I'm
winters?
just gonna say 100 because I can now clearly describe you as an old something. So okay,
Yeah, I would,
No,
I would describe myself as old.
No,
what's up?
I'm 125.
Old. Yeah, old. Did I stutter?
Older than you does not mean an old dwarf.
Hey.
He's older than I am.
Let's just break this down real quick. He's older than you. He's old. All right. He's old, man. What do you
How
want?
many winters have you seen, Grandpa?
You don't know. He doesn't know what today is. What's today?
Do you
You know what today is?
Bathurst Day, I believe.
No, it's Tuesday.
I thought it was Saturday.
What is this Tuesday that you
Oh
speak
God,
of?
he doesn't even know that they changed the naming conventions for the days of the week. He's clearly insane. Moving on, back to your lovely sirens. What about them?
Where do we find them?
They last time, it's been a while.
I was like that favorite.
Last time I saw them, they were approximately 4 to 5 days up the coast.
4 to 5 days up the coast. Cool. Let me write that down.
North.
4 to 5 days north of our current location.
I can my card. 4 men, 2 sides.
Alright.
Thanks, Anthea. And can I just have so let me just get these flints and these exploding things and your weird vials of separations, and we'll get right on finding and securing those sirens
Can't see the
after
sirens.
the blizzard ends, and we can make our way and do our thing.
Like your friend was asking about if I had anything that might cover you from the inclement weather.
Yes. Do you have any inclement weather
I
protection?
do have some hats.
That's good.
Are they like super effective
I
against the
feel like
cold?
those hats would be those hats.
They are very nice. Wool. They
Okay.
are.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You have some nice wool hats?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's
Can we
great.
borrow them?
Sure. You can have them. I
Wait.
made them myself.
Oh god.
Thank you.
I bet you did, Sam.
They will keep you quite warm.
I'm sure they will. You're a great guy.
Thank
You're,
you very much.
I'll put on a hat.
Anyway.
Do they have earmuffs? Are these like the Russian earmuff caps or these beanies?
Beanies.
Oh.
Harlow can rock a beanie. He's already pale now.
So we'll enjoy the
Wait.
snow.
My
Xavier,
shirt's blue.
do you know how to make like tinted glasses, but say like a welder would use?
This welding used to do.
To what?
Glasses.
The sun blinds him. We want to give him really dark sunglasses so
I'm
his eyes
fine.
shine
I don't know
bright.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, no one's talking
What
about.
kind of creature blinds? The sun would blind a creature.
Evil creatures. That's what.
Mhm.
Of course.
But one that spends a lot of time in the dark
Mm.
with cats.
Dogs are clearly better.
Of course
Anyway,
they are.
Facts.
I was saying there, do you think you could possibly fabricate something like that? Some type of translucent spectacles that are able to filter out 90% of the sun's rays? They would need to completely cover and prevent light from entering the occipital cavity.
Interesting. Never done that before.
Could dry.
I definitely could try.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Could be a challenge thing here. You've never done it before.
Ooh, I like challenge.
I challenge you to do it in the next 7 hours. I bet you can.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
You see his like eyes going back and forth. And
All right. Oh, well, I better get to work.
You better get to work.
Get to work.
Get to work.
Shoo! Get
Okay.
off my room.
I'm grabbing the stuff and then.
Harlow lets himself be ushered out.
Okay, so he wants us to go 5 days up the coast.
No, I'm not doing that.
I wonder if Rose can do anything about the wedding.
Rose, can you do anything about the weather?
Um,
You have better manipulation abilities?
It's your magical nature version.
Sure.
I just saw a glass on the table over there break, and you hung that. You know, perfectly.
Oh well, growing bored of Vandal talking.
Wow. I'm not Vandal Savage.
Fondle Prosperity.
How much warmer does Arlo feel in the end than it does his hat on?
Kind of.
In the end, it's not that much of a difference.
Well,
It's just warms your ears a little bit.
No, snowball bite.
I put the hat on and I put on all of my clothes at the same time. All right, let's see what happens.
Wait.
Arlo doesn't own any clothes.
Would you like one of mine?
Nah, that's okay.
All right.
Shouldn't happen.
This morning I put on my thermal underwear.
Does it help?
Alright, so you go
I rolled to
outside.
leave the room without noticing.
I mean, it's Fondle.
Fondle.
You can remember
Definitely did it.
because it rhymes with fondle.
That's a 15 to see if I notice the slinky dark elf.
We don't have any dark elves.
So as you go outside,
Wait.
besides what you know of the blizzard, you can only see maybe 5 feet in front of you. It's just like
Let's hold hands.
minus 20. What you feel is around maybe about at the freezing point.
Oh, that helps a lot.
That's a market improvement.
Yes, it is.
And you can now see probably like 15 feet.
What?
What are these hats? What kind of demon?
Sam Zier is the fucking best, I told you.
Calm down, Arlo. Calm down. He's not that great.
It's still not good enough to like actual long distance travel.
Are you guys
Rose, do you got anything?
Yeah.
We stepped out onto the front porch and then stepped back inside.
I can take care of us while we're sleeping.
Wait.
How?
My new little hut spell.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like.
Oh, yeah.
It keeps us warm and dry.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't let people walk up on us. Well, I mean, it lets people walk up on us, but not like in like pokeable range. They just have to like stand and get away. But they don't know we're there. They were there.
I don't think. No.
Well, the point is you tried.
Can
I mean, it just says I can commute with nature.
control weather.
Where's your Harlow Patrol weather spot?
What
I'm
is
gonna
it?
apologize if that's what happened.
I thought it was called control weather.
That's okay.
I know.
I've assembled my.
Oh, it's 8. I don't think
I've assembled my
Level
first.
8 spell.
Oh yeah.
So you'd have to take a long rest.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
To
because if I don't see it, then
But you
It
control
doesn't happen.
weather within 5 miles.
boom. Yes.
So,
This is day 2 of being stuck in the inn.
Yeah,
You had prepared it this morning, right?
Well, let me know if you do
yes,
decide
yes,
to
I
see
would have
it.
done that.
I will.
Right? Yeah.
Which would be.
So we're on day 2 of being stuck in the inn, right?
No, this was the first day.
Oh, this is also the
This,
first. Okay, I thought we
this
were
is
on day 2.
all on the
Oh.
day
Oh, okay.
the blizzard started.
Okay.
Okay. So
So it doesn't extend that far, right? If I remember correctly.
Within 5 minutes. For up to 8 hours. So you take a day to move. And then you can cast it again.
I wasn't paying attention to the spell. I don't know the spell does though.
So it changes the weather outside within 5 miles of you.
Ooh.
So the weather outside is frightful.
It's a
How long does it take to
concentration,
cast?
so
How long does your victor got?
10 minutes to cast.
The weather outside is frightful, but our druid is so delightful.
what do you want to do? We want
Wait 10 minutes, walk 5 miles. Wait 10 minutes, walk 5 miles. We should catch up with your army eventually, and then they can travel with us.
It lasts up to 8 hours.
Oh.
So you can,
like 5 miles centered on.
Oh, so it follows her.
yes.
Oh.
Cool. Let's do it then.
One day.
Oh man, this would have been really helpful. Like, for my sister. Until the final battle with Leviathan, where she tried to stop us and we're forced to kill her, and then I'll be all sad about it.
That won't happen.
Um,
She will die in a way that's totally not our fault during the final battle. She
in
will-
your worst case scenario, I just have one question.
Let me just.
Can you run that by me one more time?
She will show up.
Just the last word.
She will show up, and she will fight against us, and then have a change of heart and turn against the enemy, which will then squish her.
I do.
That's how it happens in all the dramas.
In your worst case scenario, do you want to kill her, or would you rather it be done by someone else?
I would prefer to do it myself. I mean,
That's all I need to know.
that's really just.
That family grudges.
Like, I'd rather-
You gotta settle those things
I'd
yourself.
rather it not come to that, but if it has to come to that.
How do we feel about self-defense?
How do we feel about self-defense? I feel that someone of your caliber could probably get away from my big sister without having to kill her. You could probably incapacitate her, restrain her, or just get her off of you, you know. She's not already started.
Who's that?
A very aggressive girl.
Fair enough.
I see you're caught up.
A woman of the north.
Indeed.
So here's a question. Here's a question. Since you challenged him on the glasses, since you challenged on the glasses, do we want to wait and just rest here for the night so we can leave in the morning with Rosa's spell and glasses for Arwa? Or do we want to just go ahead, or since we have the magical pop-up tent that keeps us warm at night, do we want to?
Since we have the magical pop-up tent, we should proceed forward with impunity. There's no sense in wasting any more time here.
Can you put the magical pop-up tent in the bed of a wagon?
I don't know, can you?
Let me consult my notes.
Look the notes.
If you could put it in the bed of a wagon, then we just like swap out the whoever. Then we just swap out whoever the driver is.
I mean, if we can put it in the bed of a wagon, it'd probably be big enough to be fine. Oh, I wonder if I could I have like a year I could enchant like a wagon just permanently be like that. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
If only we had a year, I'd settle for a week.
Maybe in another life I would do that.
Well, I've never tried
Actually,
it,
did
so
not
I
think about
can't
that.
say for certain.
I thought
But
about making a
according to
wagon
my
and
notes, there is one word that is very specific, and it rhymes with immobile. So
What rhymes with
I
immobile?
don't know immobile.
Whoa. Read the notes out loud, please. Start picking under the table.
Well, let me just skip to the good part. 10-foot radius dome. Radius would be 1/2 of a circle if you were measuring from the largest length of the circle. You understand?
Yeah.
So a 10-foot radius dome, which is basically half a circle, it just goes up. So like half a ball. It springs forth around me, and in an immobile dome that remains stationary for the duration of the spell.
So the dome remains stationary.
But is the dome anchored to the ground? How long does it take you to cast this spell?
11 minutes. 10 minutes.
Do we have a big enough table?
Is it a ritual?
It is.
Do we have a big enough table? Can we put this on top of the
wait a
table
minute.
and then try to move the table and see if the dome moves with it?
Yeah, we can try that. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's go get a horse and wagon and we can experiment on the way.
Well, that is it. If we don't have a way to travel well in the cold, though.
Curse you! Curse you and your words!
Cinnamon juice.
Excuse me. Let's get some forward momentum going. Rose, begin casting your weather controlling wizardry.
I can't.
So you had to take a long rest. Are you taking a long rest?
Oh my god, we had to wait 8 hours.
She can take a long rest in the wagon.
I guess.
Take a long rest on the wagon.
Oh god. I need one second. And I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna go outside real quick. Not outside, I'm gonna go and into this alone for
Wait.
a minute.
Wait. I got it. We need a cold razor.
Of what?
We need a cold razor and some sand.
Oh, what?
And rip a letter.
Maybe we should just wait here. Sanji is working on some special goggles. We should let him work on those. And I need to outfit my arrows with these explosives. You know, so wait, what's another day? If anything,
It's still the first day.
if anything, it's better for us because that puts the creature closer to us. So that's less travel. Yeah. In fact, why don't we just wait here for it to show up? We can hunker down, establish a defensive perimeter, while even going after it, like, personally. That's silly. We just wait here. It's good stuff.
I got a better idea.
I'm gonna assume I
No,
I
you
want-
have a different
I have a different
idea.
idea. I have a different
Yes.
idea. I have a different idea.
Let's be chill.
Let's try to do his let's try to do your dome on the table on a tabletop here.
What you do with it? What you do with it? I thought you. Thank you. Okay, I'm wondering.
Let's try to do your dome on the tabletop. If the dome on the tabletop works, then great. Then we just throw that in a wagon and we go.
Yeah, we do it.
If it doesn't work, we have a covered wagon.
We will cover that wagon.
We get ourselves we get ourselves a cold brazier that we can put a fire in. On top of a pile of sand, on top of a strip of hardened leather or something such to keep the sand from going through the slats in the bottom of the wagon
You're making a lot
to
of
make
good
sure the
points.
wagon doesn't catch on fire.
You're making a lot of strong points. I'm super with it. I'm super with it.
My only concern is that the horses would freeze to death.
They would probably freeze to death. But what if?
How big is the snow?
How many horses do we need for our own?
Are we even able to use a wagon this way? How bad is the snow? Are we needing to get a sled?
Ooh.
At this point, you're coming on the end of the day. It's probably 3 feet of snow.
The end of the day.
That's really deep snow.
The end of the day, and it's 3 feet of snow.
We'll need some type of sledding gear.
Alright. Let me consult my other notes.
Consult your notes, Arwell. Consult your notes. We're not going anywhere.
So yeah,
We're not going anywhere.
So what you're telling me is we need some kind of sled animal?
Glad I bought a lot of this. Really am.
This will kill you.
Well,
This is why I don't smoke. Smoking will kill you. That's why I drink. Drinking won't kill you.
you don't say.
Well, technically. Drinking.
No dwarf has ever drunk himself to death. I've never seen a human do it either.
It's because I do something stupid and get themselves killed first.
Well, that's because they did something stupid. You do something stupid even when you're not drunk.
You make a lot of interesting points, my friend. A lot of interesting points. Vondel. See, I almost forgot, but then I used my thing. Yeah.
Fondle ain't no vandal, he just likes to fondle the things. What the things are, who knows, depends on the day.
That's a lot of stuff. But
Forkheads.
I'm not mad about it.
A, B,
I
C,
got five
D,
foot
E,
and
F,
4
G.
kids at home from the last war.
So that teleportation thing works pretty well.
Oh, it did, where'd you go? That's cool.
I went home.
Oh, how'd that go? That's nice.
My dad's dead.
Oh, that's not nice.
Do me a favor. Identify this sword.
Okay. Well, do me a favor while I'm doing that. What animals are really good at, like, traveling loose?
Reindeer, polar bears, certain types of wolves, native to the Arctic.
Animals that would be potentially able to believe.
Kurt,
Dog. Shush, I'm identifying.
Dogs.
Okay.
wait, we want a dog sled.
I don't have 12 dogs in my pocket.
I have 8 dogs in my pocket, but they only last for an hour.
Exactly. Now let me identify this one.
I'll go. It's my dad's sword. Is it anything special? I feel like it should be, but I have no idea.
I identify it, and then I probably tell Arwell exactly what it is.
You are Arwell.
I am sleepy. I will probably convey the information to Arwell, who will probably convey the information to Nora.
Oh,
Who will hopefully get Ron and all the information as well.
Good plan.
Okay.
after some time passes, you'd identify this sword as a giant slayer.
Okay,
Ooh,
neat.
cool.
It is a giant slayer. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
It means
Okay.
it slays giants.
I'm sorry.
+1 to attack and damage rolls.
Right. Roughly. I'm borrowing the pencil.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Giant Slayer. +1 attack and damage. Cool.
And then if you hit the giant with it,
Okay.
or any giant creature,
A giant creature. Like a
Giant.
like a creature that is a giant or a creature that is.
type has to be
Okay.
defined as a giant.
Oh, it's a giant.
Size is not.
Alright, I don't know. I know creature type is important.
I think we have one of those in our future.
The giant takes 2d6 extra damage,
Alright.
and then has to make a DC 15 strength save or fall prone.
Oh wow, DC 15 strength save fall.
I don't believe that is.
You don't know any of this.
I just know it's a good looking sword. I haven't tried to extend it yet.
Cool.
And
That's good craft. Good craft for sure.
after hearing this,
Yeah.
you have like a whole new view of what your father did before you guys were born.
So what's slay giants?
Apparently it's like giants. He didn't talk about it much. And I'll never get a chance to ask him about it because he's dead. But maybe mom can tell me some stories. I bet mom used to slay giants. She was a pretty tough lady back in the day. I tell you what, people ask me, who's your mom? I'd be like, this is my mom. They'd be like, that woman? I'd be like, yes. They'd be like, okay. And I'd be like, what the hell?
Your father was the most formidable warrior.
I guess so. Too bad, you know.
So what was your mother's name again?
I don't remember.
This is why you stop smoking.
I don't know the name of every member of my family except my mother. But it'll come to me at some point.
See these hands? These bowman hands? Steady as a rock. So just well, you know,
I've been part of one giant slaying training party.
could have handed you anyway if you want. It's fine.
Almost everybody died. It was very
Well, you know,
Snap.
in case you're, you know,
Helena. I knew it started with an H.
Nail. Stop drinking.
Helena, more like hella nice.
Don't talk about my mom there.
Oh. Well, I was about to say, you know, whenever she's ready to like, never.
I'm gonna stab you.
I didn't say anything.
Say anything about talking about her.
So I'm not talking about your mother.
She's an
I
amazing.
lived for at least 100 more years.
She's
So.
amazing. Well, she's not. So maybe.
Wow, I'll
So
make that my first.
what is wrong with you?
Making your mother immortal somehow?
No. You're a strange and unpleasant man, and I'm very upset with you right now.
Rose.
Just trying to like.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Think of my mother. Well,
You do your.
Hey, you went there, not me.
That's what I'm saying.
oh yeah. Clearly, you meant something totally different.
I think it's
I mean, I was gonna make it far more subtle.
That makes it better.
I don't know. Like,
You're now on probation from talking
I mean,
about my
that's what
family.
it is. It just going to stop snowing, or is the snow on the ground also going to melt? Also going
Let's
to go
figure it
away?
out. I'm not good enough for her, so it's fine.
You're totally right.
it's gonna.
And that's okay. No one is.
Did Arwell recognize the name of his mother?
Yeah, it's gonna go away. Wait. Yeah.
Do a history check.
Still,
Do a history
no.
check to see you know the legend of Helena.
It's a 22, I think. I am from a different continent. Actually, no, I'm not from a different continent because you're not from whatever gap. So you're from the other place that's next to Tim's country.
If I had printed out the figure, I would pull it out and be like, well, this is what she looks like. Hold on, maybe I can Google it.
No, probably.
I'll Google it. I can craft a fun narrative.
Well,
You got a magic
I'm going to go.
Shake
I
that.
want to go talk to the guy in charge of the wagons and see if I can get us some runners or something rigged up.
You do that.
With some versatile harnessing. I do got a question for you.
Elk.
Ooh.
For armor. Well, you are able to change the shape of your horse when you summon it. Steed, sorry. When you summon it. Is that limited to like real life animals?
Excuse me?
Well, could you just summon your steed as a horse, but with like feet that are good at running on the snow?
Oh, can you like adapt your creature for the environment you need it to run in?
Is that a thing you can do?
That's actually an interesting question. Can you give your horse snow feet?
Or
Or make its legs like 12 feet long?
So,
you can make it a different animal that can.
Could you make it into a snowmobile?
so a couple questions. One, if the entire purpose of making my horse was to just make it walk on snow, why wouldn't you just try to build it some snowshoes?
Does anyone know water walking? Technically, snow is water. Perhaps we could use that.
I don't have that.
Well, I'm really only asking two people.
Can a horse run with no shoes on? Do I know
No.
of snowshoes for a horse as a smith?
I feel like
Is
that's.
that a thing that I know about?
I
and could practice?
question the sanity of that.
Is that a thing? Okay. There's not like a horse equivalent of like,
It would-
what,
it'd
like
be-
chains for the tires.
I mean,
There's some snow tires.
it's a little. They are a little bit different. Like this country is usually snow ridden for most of the year, so they do have kind of changed the shoes a little bit, but not for this deep of snow.
I feel like you guys are overcomplicating this. Arwell does have an idea though, and he disappears. And by disappears, I mean he runs off to Sanzier's workshop,
I follow.
the best place ever, and he proceeds to hopefully make himself a pair of snowshoes.
I'm gonna go to the.
Basic, normal, human snowshoes for human feet.
I thought you were right.
Tried and true for
The basic
centuries.
humanoid feet. There you go.
I'm gonna go to the stables and check on the wagons and check on the wagon and make sure the wagon's ready to go for the morning, and make sure we have some runners that we can
Just transform.
put it up on. So
Whatever works.
So you go
Big dude.
to the outlying barn and stables and everything. Seems like all the wagons were taken by their forces.
Stupid forces.
They left some horses there, but they've taken all those wagons.
I thought they said there was gonna be a wagon for us.
Horses.
So
Well, guess I don't need to worry about any of that then.
I come back and tell people that there's no wagon.
It's okay.
Not really. I can drive a wagon. I can't ride a horse very well. I'm being so short.
I mean, did you just say you can ride a wagon but not a horse?
I can drive a wagon. I
Drive.
can't ride a horse very well. My legs are too short.
Well, okay. We're living in these hard times, man. What do we do?
Arwell contemplates whether or not changing the form of his horse would benefit him in any way, as he is making himself a pair of snowshoes.
We have no wagon. You know what? Forget it. It's late. Let's go to sleep, and in the morning we'll eat breakfast and just teleport.
I guess that's a plan.
Just do it and be done.
But before we teleport, we should probably figure out where we're teleporting to. I will consult with whoever's around to see if there are any books or paintings or descriptions of the place we are trying to go, so that I may use my paintbrush to paint a real clear picture of where I'm trying to go to. Asking if anyone's been there, they can describe an area, all that good stuff.
Between the three of us, didn't you say there was a couple cities up close to where we were trying to get that we sent you or something?
Yeah, there's like smaller. Come in. Good evening.
Good evening.
How's everybody doing?
I was verifying today.
The world is burning down around our ears.
It's really more like it's freezing.
There's food on the counter. Oh, I have water. That's right, I have water.
No such.
These what we use, Marco?
Well, no one told me what to bring for a drink, so I didn't bring.
Well, I texted you that there was a Coke.
Man, it's like you're trying to find inmates you already found, but it's like nowhere to
You are
go.
not wrong.
I will say probably Harwell.
Okay, oh well.
What city is it? John's. John slept like 12 hours last night. He said. That's not even an exaggeration, I don't think.
I'm just gonna Google.
We also got Parmesan bread bites and cinnamons. With dipping frosting, but since it's no longer, but it's like cinnamon, it's basically cinnamon roll, but since it's no longer warm, it doesn't pour out very well, so you actually gotta do it.
Cool. And a roll of D3. That's
Only a D3?
Yeah. That's a 2. Can you confirm this is a 2?
That is a 2.
Alright, cool.
What does that do?
Well, it restores the charges to tell
Do
us.
the city.
So now it's back to 3 charges.
Just roll the D4 back up.
No, I got nothing.
Well,
I'm trying to remember, I thought you remembered saying
what I have.
that there was a city or
I'll
something.
just do a little practice
But,
roll to see
Yeah,
if
I was looking
can-
at the map before, I was trying to figure out like what my hometown was, and I still don't know what that
I
is.
should probably pull some of these animals right here. Well, that was enough.
Might as well.
That was really nice. Alright. Look,
I mean, a lot. You just have apple, a banana, and then four slices. And some other stuff. And some cookies. Did you just eat my owl?
I'm all drowned.
Alright, what was that?
I think it was.
You just killed the bear?
I think it was Craig.
Why would you kill the bear?
Gray Hill.
Just because.
No, Craig.
Gray.
Just because he ate your
I
owl?
believe so.
Are the people in Cradle,
I'm embarrassed for you.
Yeah, but Harwell's probably the only one.
I can tell you about it if you want.
Tell me about it. No,
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, describe it in vivid
So,
detail.
my favorite tavern is.
In fact, yes, that's a perfect place. Tell me about the tavern. We can teleport right inside of it.
Well, I'll be honest. I was a little low on coin at the time,
Good,
so
this is
it's not
good.
the best
That means you
tavern.
couldn't afford drink, which means your memory of it will be far more clear.
Why, since we're having a rest for the night anyway, why don't you just give it to him and let him teleport you?
Because I'm keeping it, because I don't trust him. He might decide to take it and leave.
You already do that.
Yes, I know.
You fucking
Which is
know.
exactly why I need it.
Yeah, so this is like a midway between here and Great Falls.
Just remember it goes both ways.
And it's just like a smaller city, large town-ish, like a trading post, basically.
I like small titties.
Wow!
Small city!
That's on the internet forever now, Ron!
City! I meant to say city!
Honestly, that didn't even register.
Didn't I like small city! It's because he said towns and I got mixed up. I was gonna say
Hey, It's okay. We don't judge much.
I like small cities.
It's all about proportions. It's fine.
It's about the ratio.
All right.
Person, what does that mean? I don't know, like small. So the opposite of small confused.
The and you're probably most familiar with would be the Scoundrel and the Flask.
The Scoundrel in the Flask.
The Scoundrel in the Flask is, what's it like over there?
Very, very, very small. Tiny.
Okay.
It's
Kind of worn down, slum. The walls are wood, but I'm pretty sure any of you could punch through it. There's a lot of hay everywhere.
Okay.
It's kind of smelly.
Okay.
Why does it sound like we're trying to teleport into Graffiti Junction?
Is there screw like shape there?
I've actually been in Graffiti Junction one time. I was very unimpressed.
I've never actually looked at
I needed ice, and they were the closest ice machine.
it.
One of the girls in the D&D group, she sprained her ankle. She either sprained her ankle or stepped on glass and then sprained her ankle. I'm not sure which. But we wanted a bag of ice.
I feel like both of those could happen in the Graffiti Junction program.
Oh, it was worse than that. The club on the second or third floor or whatever.
Yeah.
People were dropping their empty beer bottles off over, and that's right above where the card shop was.
Sounds about right.
What lovely, lovely time.
So
Excuse me?
What? What's wrong?
It was a trivia question. It was like, what author wrote this line? And it was like, elementary, my dear Watson. And I'm like, well, that's Sherlock Holmes, obviously, so that's got to be Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. But it wasn't.
Well, it says somewhere, right?
It was what author wrote it.
It's okay.
To ignore. It was very seedy qualities.
I'm paying it.
Etc. I described, like the nearest like courtyard area. And it's like a fountain, but it's like a crappy.
Is there like just a white wall somewhere near, or just a large, blank wall?
Just flip a table over.
No, I want a wall. We're muralizing it.
is there a tablecloth?
No.
Tablecloths, what are those?
Just
Yeah,
just put over a table.
there's a wall.
All right, I'm going to that wall. I'm going to put on this wall. Keep going. Keep going.
I described the courtyard, and now it's kind of like a crappy courtyard, and it's got the fountain in it.
Okay,
How the fountain like isn't
how
actually
far from the
fountain.
how far from the front door of the tavern is the courtyard?
Like
Where the fountain is.
20 feet.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
all right. I don't know.
The water's kind of like sludgy. It doesn't actually fountain. There's a little statue in the fountain that's supposed to look like something, but
Okay.
doesn't actually look like anything.
Okay, but that's
Um,
that's really, we're not including that. That's too vague. I'm not.
It's just like, take like a melted candle.
No, we're not including it. It's too vague. I'm gonna imagine. I'm gonna put something up there. It's gonna look like something that actually does exist somewhere else, and then we're gonna go there.
You're gonna,
Okay.
you're gonna
There's a
wanna
wonderful
go,
little sandwich shop in the
Okay,
courtyard.
what's it called?
you're gonna wanna go to
Sandwich.
Diagon Alley, but you're gonna go to Diagon Alley.
It's called Bob's Sandwiches.
Okay.
Delightful man.
Is it like a symbol of a sandwich?
Giant
Are
beard.
there any sandwich? Okay, let me just draw that man.
Yeah.
I hope he's around. Okay, wait. What? Like, let's
There
scroll
is a crumbling statue of cord.
Oh, crumbling statue. How's it crumbling? Where's it crumbling at?
Core. That's who it was.
Okay.
Where was it crumbling? Where wasn't it crumbling? The legs, like the left leg was solid. The right leg,
Okay.
little
The
shaky.
left leg.
Torso was mostly there.
Okay.
Unrecognizable. Couldn't be God. But he's got the
I'm
trident
gonna-
on.
I'm gonna, like,
so, like
hold
it's-
I'm gonna go to the library, get a book of chord. I'm gonna be like,
I can tell you all about core. That's fine.
he's in there. He's in there because I'm going to drink.
The statue is like in the middle of kind of where the fountain. Yeah, right, the fountain.
Okay.
It's the fountain, and then it leads into like a pool
Okay.
where cord is the center of it.
Okay. Okay.
And it is around 50, 75 feet.
That could be a thing.
In the dark.
No.
Okay, man. I need a few more just like really key, unique landmarks so that we can get this right. I'm running out of paint.
There is
Question. If we just teleport in the middle of this town, does one people want to try to shoot us?
Probably not. And if they do, deflect missiles.
like on the other side of from the Scoundrel and the Flask, you have the 75
Just tell
feet
what was
to
my
the
sheet.
statue, and then on the opposite side, it's kind of there's like a little trading merchant
You use this.
For
places and stuff
for
lined by houses and
You weren't here for
so
one.
it's kind of like a square. And
for
Okay.
What's that?
The
I think it's
magic
good
healing
enough.
necklace.
We're gonna give this a try tomorrow, and hopefully
He has a magic healing necklace.
it puts us where we need to be.
To the front. The shop that has a trap door in the bottom.
All right, let's go.
all right, so just
Hope
to
like,
let
this
you
is
know
pretty
where
nice.
you guys are.
Yeah.
You guys are at the Archer and Chain Guild, where these two are. You guys are stuck in the middle of a blizzard. You're not able to go outside.
And see
This Leviathan is about 4 days out along the coast. Is wreaking havoc around there. The guild and the town has sent their forces north to try to do something to this Leviathan or try to help these cities. And you guys are just kind of stuck in this guild until the blizzard subsides.
What happens if we go outside?
It's like negative 20, 25 out.
You'll take cold damage.
You have a beanie.
It's really effective,
It only feels like 32.
and it increases visibility by 10 feet.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
You guys serious?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
It's kind of ridiculous.
We all
have one?
Yeah, we all have one of these beanies.
Oh, man, so let's go outside. I mean, I'll be okay. I've got like fur and
A constitution. Like a constitution, can we say as well?
Yeah, some of us are wearing a bunch of metal. It's not very good insulation against the cold.
Alright, so
Positive.
We should have leather on them, but
you're gonna
got
use
me.
teleportation?
Not yet. We're gonna stay the night. He's ritual casting his tent on the table, and then we're gonna try to pull him and see what happens.
Yeah. This is a good experiment to have.
Alright, so on this very large table where they usually have group meetings, guild meetings, and everything.
Let's jack it up and put it on wheels.
You set up your little tiny hut.
Is that even real?
It encompasses
That's
most of the table.
Mm.
You have to be inside for it to work.
So
nobody can see inside of it.
We've set this up on top of the round table.
So nobody can see inside of it. It looks opaque. I can see out.
Yes.
And I'm gonna designate Rose can come in, but nobody else can come in.
That's nice of you.
I'm not gonna mention it,
Okay.
but that's just how it's done.
You're an interesting fellow.
Okay.
I take it the purpose of that is to see if she can pass through and anyone else can.
So you want to be like wood colored, or what color do you want?
Make it snow colored. Probably won't be setting this out in the snow anyway.
I'll make it look like static on a CTV TV. CTV?
CRT.
CCR. Good. Blah, 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 blah. Yes.
All right. So it's there.
We're in. Good to see you.
Rose. Yeah, good
Come on, man.
No, you haven't, but Porphyrion
Porphyrion
has.
has. Porphyrion watched the sparring.
Worked.
So if you want to describe your character.
I'm a dwarf. I'm 5 foot tall. I'm as wide as a door. I guess long red beard braided up. Short hair done up in a top knot. Plate mail and a big axe. I also have a Thorin's magic mace thing. Magic morning star.
Can
You have him.
And his name is Vandal.
Vondel. My name is Vondel Frostbeard. And he gave it to me.
Why would you do that?
Because he needed a weapon. And beggars can't be choosers right now. And all of our friends are dead, so I'm really trying not to get overly sentimental about it. Because we're all gonna be dead soon.
And not me. I'm going to go home after this.
You go home after this.
Yep. We're going to kill the Leviathan, and then we're going to go to your house and kill whoever killed your dad, and then I'm going to go home.
I suppose we should probably do those things.
Here. Come here. Try to help me move the table. Alright.
It's like, she's still up.
I'm so sad because
Mara.
my dad is dead.
You need to go to bed.
I will go.
You can't sleep on the chair.
She's practicing for college.
Bitches.
Can you give hugs?
Let me try to move the table.
I will have bitches.
Whoa, move.
Oh,
Just
would you be
across the
willing to
we're,
come with
we're,
me
we're trying to
my
experiment
home
in picking the table up and
Hunt
moving
down
it
some
and don't
dogs
looking
and-
with it.
See that, man?
viciously walking.
Good night.
Good night.
Are you telling me?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out if we could put like the dome that basically it's just like so that the inside of the dome
Justified?
This is
It's like-
correct.
is moderate temperature.
That's my
It's
thing.
like a temperate.
Well,
climate.
congratulations.
So if we could like put
You
this
just
in the bed of a wagon,
the proverbial check.
then we could drive
So
while
it's like
we're
a next
inside
week thing, or like
with
Yes,
like, indoor
tomorrow
heating.
thing.
It is a next week thing. If we survive the Leviathan, it is a next week thing. If we don't, hold on. Let me just give
What
you.
about that big fire ogre thing?
Hold on. Let me just write.
So
let me
let's
just
try
write-
to move the table.
So this is my last will and testament.
Alright.
If I should
Who's
die,
moving the table, everybody? Or?
everybody, if there's anybody around who's not doing anything, I'm gonna get them to help move the table too. We're all gonna push this table.
Oh, well, sitting on the table.
Yeah, our last be in there.
Everybody do a strength check. Let's throw some dice.
Fenrir is assisting with this table move.
Do we all have advantage since we're all helping each other?
That's an 11. Oh, cool. That's a 16.
Sweet, I rolled well on that. Is this straight strength or athletics? Yes.
Alright, use this. Alright, up in here. So,
Pure force.
so Nor is an 11, and
Let's push it.
Fenrir is a page. Page.
Oh, really?
Fenrir is a 21.
21, Finn.
Yes,
What on earth did you roll?
you rolled 16.
How does Fenrir feel about city size though?
I don't know. What's that
I
mean?
rolled an 11.
Thank you.
A little more than an 11.
Alright. And with a couple guys around you, push and pull. And
Fenrir is a +5 strength.
Yes.
This is a very large and very hardy wood table that you guys are managed to.
What's happening with the sphere on top of it?
Sphere stays there.
Yay!
It's like on the table, or okay, keep pulling the table. I want to move this table at least 10 feet.
You get about 10 feet.
Okay,
I got
Stays there.
I get up on the table and I knock on the sphere.
So the sphere stays, like, does it stay in the place it's cast, or does it stay on the table?
On the table.
As the table moves, it moves with the table.
I'm knocking on the sphere.
Yes. Hello.
Can I come in? It's Nor.
No, I don't think so because I think it's kind of a one and done on that decision.
Why didn't you want me to be a person that come in?
I just had to, I had to figure out if it lets people not come in like I think it's supposed to. So,
Okay, well,
just try to come in.
we moved. I can't. We moved.
And that works.
We moved the table 10 feet. Did you feel it?
I mean, did I feel it? I mean, I assume it felt.
Probably not.
No, it's fine.
I have a follow-up question. I pull out my father's sword and start slashing at the.
What?
Slashing at the sphere. Slashing at it. Slash.
Just like hitting the table.
I put it away. I pull out my two short swords. I'm just like doing 16-hit combos on it.
I think it's good.
Oh, reaches out and pushes them off the table.
Yeah, the dog is walking around. Don't freak out.
Doggo?
Does anyone have it? Can someone cast fireball at this?
I'm not casting
No.
fireball.
Does anyone know from?
We'll set the building on
Hold
fire.
on, I have a crown that lets me cast
No.
some type of fire move.
What's it?
Scorching ray. I cast scorching ray at it.
Please don't.
Alright.
Wait, is that something I can borrow?
No.
I mean, if he likes it, he likes it. Yes. I'm real excited though. Like ranged attack? What?
Yeah, I got 2 hand axes. That's all I got for ranged.
Get a bow.
I have 0 dexterity.
Alright, what happens when the scorching ray hits it?
Did you
Hit things.
roll?
That's the plan.
Yes, it's 3 attacks. Well,
Hey,
3
whatever happened
attacks.
to I want orange crown.
He didn't have it.
You
Don't give me the look. He didn't have it on him.
Let me just double check and see.
Didn't find orange crown.
Okay, cool. So let's roll
You
three.
don't need to find Whisper Swords.
Roll three.
Don't worry. I also did not find this. Just let me tell you.
Dexterity based long
The
sword.
first one is
Plus
natural
2.
20.
Does
The next one is a
radiant
5, and the last one
plus
is
extra radiant
a
energy and
in
that
that.
things.
20 and 11 both hit it
Cool.
precisely, but doesn't seem to take any damage.
Cool.
Hey.
5 kind of scorches the wood around the
Okay.
dome. Not too bad because it's like a heavy, thick wood, but
I'll put out the fire.
takes a little damage, but not too bad.
All right, and
So the
then
dome takes damage, you said?
Arwell, did you hear me slashing at the dome?
Did I hear it?
Yes.
I imagined it.
Okay. Did you? What about the scorching ray that just exploded all across it? Did you see
You
that?
can hear it and see it.
It looks kind of like fireworks. It's a little loud.
Did it get hot in there?
No.
Good. All right. This is an effective technique. I'm glad we tested this.
So what is our
I told
plan
you.
for this?
I told you it's 150 gold that I needed. And by 150 gold that I needed, I mean it was actually way more than that, but that's irrelevant.
So what is our eventual plan for this?
We're going to teleport to a town
We don't have a wagon. So this is-
near where we're trying to go because we can't really travel in the snow. So we're going to go to sleep. Rose is going to prepare a weather controlling spell for tomorrow that we'll use in the event that the weather is still messed up where we're going to. Then we're going to go find the Leviathan. We have some magical vials of liquid that may allow us to stop it, and we're going to coat our weapons in it and try to stop it.
Are we Leviathan ready?
I don't know. It's going to be here in like 5 days. We weren't really given a lot of options.
We have to be Leviathan, right?
Is there anyone we can recruit help?
Well, there's an entire
that guy.
there's an entire army of men currently marching on it, so I guess that's helped. The idea is to probably use them as like, the first line of defense and then go from there. It's all very messy. Not ideal at all. But the end of the world rarely is.
What in life is that game? Like, honestly.
Nothing. I mean, I found out that my sister being mind controlled the same day I found out my dad's did. So. So let's kill this thing.
Yep. See you all in the morning.
See you in the morning.
All right. As you take a long rest, did you want to prepare anything?
I mean, I guess during this time, preparing would have been like keeping his mind busy, maybe preparing like potions of some sort.
Prepare potions. Lots of potions.
You guys
Delicious
want to do
potions.
that? Just give me a normal medicine check.
I have trophies.
You should offer it.
I mean, one day. One day.
That's an 18.
So you take your 4-hour meditation. And the next 4 hours, you work on it. Probably create 2 minor or regular healing.
Now, what kind of healing resources do we have to us?
Whiskers did not have a magical healing potion.
No, we do not.
He did have this cool ring of protection with him.
If you get bored of that, just let me know.
Why would I get bored of having +1 to my AC and saving throws?
Our will is going to take the opportunity to duck out of sight while nobody's looking and hide. Perception check. A measly 26.
I don't see you.
Is it your passive that comes in?
Not passive is 25.
And while nobody is looking, while I am hidden, I would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern upon the party.
White across to the party.
Yes.
What is that?
Everybody needs to make a wisdom saving.
Oh.
And if I was stealthed, you do it at disadvantage.
So first we gotta make perception checks, right? See if we see if you know he's there.
I tried. I already tried. I accepted check. It didn't work.
Nope, I don't know that he's there.
Come here.
No,
No, he didn't see.
my perception.
If I had rolled
Can I
that,
do
I'd have been
passive?
strong.
Passive.
What's your passive?
19.
No, you still don't see him.
My passive was a 26.
Alright.
You see him.
Wisdom plus 11.
So wisdom saving throw.
That's like
Yeah,
30.
you see him in the corner of like your
Nope.
eye, and he's like doing some verbal and somatic spell.
Nope, I rolled a 7.
What do we have to roll? Let's see.
Is that a charm effect?
What does it do?
I think so.
It is.
I mean,
And when is this? Is this is this the morning you wake up or?
You're gonna make it either way. It's not like a big save. And you're proficient, so just roll the save. It's like a plus 11 to wisdom save. That's you passed it. That's a 20. It really doesn't matter. You rolled a 20. You rolled a 9. You're fine.
Because I had to roll at disadvantage because I didn't see you. I rolled a 7
Wait, what?
and
Oh.
You would give advantage.
Okay.
Aww.
Just roll a 7.
You.
actually it says I rolled 7 and natural 1. So me and Jimmy are playing.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
So I rolled a 7.
You horrible, horrible monster.
Why you call me monster man? I didn't do anything.
You're casting a spell on the
Roll
party.
it a second time or whatever. Did you have advantage?
What?
Do you roll again?
What?
Or do you roll again? Because
Revenge?
you have advantage.
Oh, I
Or no.
got dirty, so, you know.
Okay.
So Fanir and Nor and Vandal,
Fondle.
they all just like look at this pattern in the air and they just kind of stop what they're doing and just stare at it. And then Arwell's like, "Hey, cool here." And then you just one by one shakes them out of it, and it doesn't mention it.
Is this the morning of or the night before?
This is the night before. obviously.
Okay.
Okay, that was where. What were those shapes and patterns?
What shapes patterns?
The ones that
It's
were.
getting late. You must be tired.
I am tired.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
See you all in the morning.
So when they do so when something like this happens, where like someone tries to cast a spell on us and it doesn't affect us, do we notice that?
You know something has occurred in your brain,
Well, you saw me do it.
and you saw him do it.
Rose over there is not as
Okay.
sad, but it's me.
Arwell.
You know, sometimes you just gotta, you know.
You just gotta do things to your party members that
Right.
are that are just all in good fun
You could just tell
and
us.
that people hate you for if they ever find out.
I mean, this is probably. I'm probably gonna be very mad about this one. He didn't rob me or stab me or.
Besides, I will remember
Watch
that
me
time
sleep,
he basically killed Vandal in 2 hits, so he's like not that.
The name is Vondel.
Alright, so
And you only know he did it because it was not a one-on-one fight.
take your long rest, you wake up in the morning,
Fair.
you smell breakfast.
I go
being
down to see
served.
You're
Sanzir.
implying I fight you.
Sanzir, did you do the glasses?
I worked all night and unfortunately I couldn't get something fixed for you.
Oh, you suck.
This
Trying-
is sweet.
Tried my best.
Well, did you come with anything? A prototype?
They killed me.
I
I got
see.
reincarnated.
I saw
It's just like it's just glasses that are tinted, but nothing that would get most of the rays out. Unfortunately.
I grabbed them and I looked at them. I put them on. How much light do I see?
Like gets rid of maybe 10%.
I take them off and
It has like a cool yellow
Yeah.
tint to it.
I take them off and I hand them back to him and I just shake my head and say, I expected better. And then I leave.
Ow.
I am very mean right now.
You look out the windows.
I'll be
and
beaten for the next 6 months.
sorry.
You look out the windows. The blizzard is still going.
What?
I think there's still sentiment there.
All right, it's still blizzarding. All right, everybody, gather around. It's time.
How much you owe me? How much?
What healing resources do we have? I don't know what healing resources do we
I have 2 greater healing potions.
I have no healing potions.
But you and Jelly.
Wait.
You're not Jelly anymore.
I have 2 basic healing
Rose has
potions.
healing.
Yeah, I have 3 potions of greater healing.
Healing spells.
Yes, I have 2 healing spells. And yeah, lots of.
So you got healing spells.
Actually, you know what? We need to make a
Yeah.
couple of choices.
I do have 2 common healing potions.
No. I want to go upstairs to see Jelly. Hey, Jelly.
Hi. Well, good to see you, but
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
stuck here, so
I want to go.
listen, Jelly.
Yeah.
If you're still here when we get back, I have a surefire way to get you home lickety split.
All right.
Yes. So step up the lip. I'll snip. If we're still alive in 3 days, you'll be home just like that.
I appreciate that.
Just Just put it.
Hopefully it goes away.
Hopefully it goes away after we take care of Big Bad. Well, I'm off to potentially my death. But before I go, here's a copy of my last will and testament.
Oh.
I'm just handing these around to a few different people, just so that in case the people I give them to die along the way.
You should definitely
You're
ask
serious?
Jelly. You should
Yes.
definitely ask
Okay,
Jelly
write
for
that down.
I did make something for your trip.
Oh, what you make? I bet it's delicious confectionery.
They're little gummies.
Oh, little gummies. That's
in
great.
shape of a wolf.
Oh.
For you.
Gummies.
How did she even do that?
She knew exactly what to do to get me all excited.
She's smashed.
Wow.
They're
Snaps your fingers, they're
really
really special.
special though.
Like kitchen
They are?
fingers.
Um,
No, I just take it.
if you're getting beat up by bad guys,
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
just take a chew on one
Okay.
of those and we'll get you a little bit healthier.
Oh, snap. Chewable healing gummies.
I have one for each of you.
That's
Oh,
so
I'll hold on to them
cool.
for them.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, the wolves?
Yeah, but how many milligrams?
I hope you don't mind.
I will eat this wolf, and I'll.
I just thought it'd be special.
How many did she give me?
One for each.
Oh, cool. She gave me 3.
Infinite.
Oh, she gave me 3. Great.
Mhm.
Great at that.
Just remember somebody can teleport.
That's why she gave me 3.
I'm just saying, I can teleport and heal people. I can be valuable. Oh,
Hopefully you have a good journey.
Hopefully,
Hopefully see you again sometime.
sometime. Fist bump. Boom. Yeah. All right. I go down. All right, everybody ready to go? Cool.
Yes.
Everybody cool? Figure what? I'm sorry. Figure what'd you do last night?
I just thought I'm gonna go see Jelly. I'm gonna go see Jelly because I want to see if I can get the necklace that I gave her that had that healing necklace.
I got to her room.
Here is a healing
Good. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. How are you feeling?
Cool. If you
I'm
need
good.
healing, just shoot me. It will heal you.
Since we're about to go to this battle, I was wondering if I could have the necklace I gave you, that healing necklace. Yeah.
Gummy.
Yeah. I think they took it from me
Yeah,
when they captured me.
that makes so much sense.
So it's probably with them. Sorry.
It's okay.
Lost it.
Let's see if you had it. So what are your plans now? What are you gonna do?
Wait for the blizzard to go. I wanted to go home about 2 days, 3 days ago. But I just really want to go home.
Understandable.
More time.
How much I like adventuring being with you guys. It's taken quite a toll.
Me too. Alright, well hey, wish you luck, dude.
your best.
You take care of yourself. Let me know if you need something.
Gives you a big hug.
Oh.
Me too.
I love that.
Preference is, can anybody see me?
He's like, wait a minute.
Let me do a smell check real quick. All right, we're good on the hug.
So gather down at the archer and chain. Begin to cast your teleport.
Maybe.
Yes, I look at the thing I painted, I think about all the details, target myself and mirror these lovely individuals.
2, 4, 6, 7. So we got room for one more,
Where's
technically.
Kilo?
He's,
Oh yeah.
let's just assume he's dead too.
He should have come to find me.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know what?
Lost or
Please be excited for when we end up fighting the mind-controlled zombie brass dragon.
Okay.
You just made me think he's in like a cave, getting like old and fattened up and stronger,
Oh.
and it made me really sad.
Because if he's not with Thorn, chances are he would have come to find me since I was Thorn's best friend.
Yeah, he wasn't coming to find anybody.
so
Sean's
as
really
you
sad now.
begin your
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Hey, anyone else want to come with us? Any of you lovely strapping lads want to die today? A glorious death in battle.
Let's go to the city.
Potentially.
Got room for one more.
they're like, oh, Rosanth told us to stay here just in case.
Has Rosseth come back?
No,
He's dead.
He's pretty hardy. But
Yeah, no, he's dead. When I come
We
back,
haven't even got there
when
yet.
I come back, I'm in charge. He told me.
What?
Don't. All right, see you guys later.
All right.
Okay, come Nada.
Oh
again,
no, he's definitely not good.
I mean, he's number 8. It's fine.
We
Whatever.
should leave him with Jelly.
begin your
What about
spell.
that guy that was guarding your sister? Maybe we should bring him along. He can redeem himself.
No, he can't redeem anything where he is. Let's go.
I'm gonna inside check that. What did that mean?
Even though.
I mean,
Ooh, that's. Oh, that's actually good.
there's nothing.
That's
there's
a
nothing-
21.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're leaving. I cast the teleport spell. Hopefully, we end up where we're trying to go.
Did you kill that guy?
So as he casts the spell, you see octopus tendrils start to envelop his body, sparkle.
This is normal.
I got my
his
shield.
skin,
My shield is at the ready.
and it kind of crawls on the floor and up each of your feet.
Just let it happen.
Normal.
Each of your feet
Just let it happen.
and around your stomach and your torso,
This
your head.
Standard
It starts
operating
to
procedure.
Are you sure?
squeeze
Are you sure? It's.
There's a little pressure. Don't worry.
some pressure, like
Do we got stuff to let us breathe underwater?
Don't worry about it.
being
Something worried about not
sucked
being able
into
to breathe
yourself.
underwater.
And then you feel this sucking motion, like you're being just blasted through like a water tube or something like that.
If I die, I'm gonna kill Nora.
And like a moment passes, and you find yourself about 5 to 6 feet deep worth of snow.
Oh.
So you're like buried.
Well,
Okay.
And then the
Yep.
rest of you do see yourself like in a kind of a courtyard area,
Do I see this? The
and you do
crumbling
see
statue?
a like the top of a statue.
I go over.
Oh,
I
I
go
got
over.
this.
All right, cool. Arwell, where you at? Here.
I'm
Where is this the place? Does this look right?
I weigh at least 200 pounds.
Is this the place?
Plus my armor.
Nice.
14 plus
There you
4.
are.
That's a 20, I think, maybe. That's a 21.
Yeah, like getting out of the snow, you look at the statue, like look around at the where the merchants' tables are, and then look back at the scoundrel on the flaps.
Are we with our light elven gait able to just walk on the snow? Dainty little I mean, I'm on my horse. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
It's not very dense.
I don't know if your horse will walk or something.
My horse can walk through it though.
Yes, walk through.
Alright. Looking for a door we can go into.
I shove my axe in there. Hey, which way do I need to go?
So, I mean, the closest thing you wouldn't be familiar with would be that.
To the tavern.
Which way is that?
Follow the
This
sound
is
of
right
the
now.
So you'd have to turn around.
We turn around. I grab his axe and tug it in the direction we're going.
It's like a piece of drug.
I just on my steed. I make a trail.
Hold on, wait, Arwa, wait. And I just like, I grab and I'm like, help him up onto your steed.
Who?
Fondle.
How heavy are you, Vandal? Fondle, how heavy are you?
I'm at least 200 pounds.
That's true. That's true.
I'm at least 200 pounds
One.
plus my arm. I'm a dwarf.
You know. Blah.
Alright, well, we tried.
What?
Better luck next time.
I can
Just
walk
follow
in.
behind. There'll be a.
I can do that. I can someone who can see where they're going, break trail, and I'll follow.
Yeah, drip behind the horse. That works.
I'll follow you.
Alright, to the tavern we
So
go.
you go in the to the tavern that has the familiar sign of a sword and a flask across it. It is closed. You enter it. A very large hearth going.
Oh, good. That's toasty.
Like 3 people in there, kind of stuck. in
Male.
there.
Male, female.
There are 2 men,
2 men.
1 female.
Okay.
The same table.
Humans.
Playing. There is 2 humans, the men,
Okay.
and the female is a.
Cool. 2 humans, 1 lady. No. Greetings. We are
In need of a sled.
We are the Snow Walkers, and we are here to kick butt and take names. And we're fresh out of names.
I'm gonna be outside for a minute. I'm gonna summon my owl. I'm gonna just send it into the night sky, day sky, whatever it is.
The dawn sky.
And have it go around so I can get a lay of the land.
There you go. It's up there.
Oh, guys, so
Yeah, it is cloudy, still blizzard.
Is there a chance of meatballs?
Blizzard.
I see what you did there.
There's always a chance.
Quick, roll a d20.
Percentile.
Natural one.
Oh, meatball crushes more.
Well, at least we got food.
The
for
flying
today.
spaghetti monster.
Entire building crushed. Armos the only one who survived. He's outside.
Oh.
The traveler
So-
comes through, morphs into a flying spaghetti monster.
Feeds the meatball to the kraken.
The female
Stuffs with
gnome.
nuts.
Female gnome.
Yeah.
Come on in, hurry, from the cold.
Yes, it's very cold out there, even for us snow walkers.
Would you like something to drink to warm your hearts and your bodies?
I'd like a light. Anybody got a light?
That's snuff it out. That's bad for you.
I tell him he should stop smoking and take up drinking.
I'm gonna go sit by the. I'm gonna go sit by the. I'm gonna
Drinking's not bad for
You
you.
know what? Actually, I'm gonna take just a little handful, roll it to a ball, throw it in the room. There you go.
Don't do that.
He did it on the fly.
For crying out, we were trying to go into battle against the Kraken. You're going to get all of us high.
Kraken's at least 2 days from here.
We don't know that.
I'm confident. I'll be okay. There you go.
Yeah, the rest of us will die.
Don't worry.
That's the best
Oh.
you
Golden.
No, I have
over 20.
I have 2 separate survival plans in place.
Hey.
She's like, so, where are you from? How'd you get here?
Well, originally we're from where is the Archer Entertaining located? We're from Main Rose
We're
Land.
really sorry, John. We don't remember city names.
We're from Main Rose
Lauren
Land.
did.
We're from Main Rose.
Lauren did. Lauren also wrote them down to give me an excuse to have a map, but now I feel like me having a map is like,
We're from
Like
Main
some
Rose
little-
Landing.
How'd you
So I
get
don't
here in
remember
the
anything.
snow? It's like 6 feet deep out
Oh.
there.
That's why we're called the Snow Walkers.
we're just good like that.
We walk on the snow. It's
I'm only
crazy.
5 foot tall. It takes great skill to get to where I'm going.
He follows the horse.
Yeah.
So we need a sled. We need a big sled.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Well, there's not many people left, unfortunately.
They flayed.
They did.
What about the fighting men? Did they go to fight?
They did.
Where did they go? Which direction?
South.
South.
It's been about a day or so.
A day or so. Was there another larger group of men that passed through that came from Midway's Landing?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, they're dead.
Wait.
I just assume everyone's
No. The Major's Landing people, they went north. These people went south. We've overshot where we need to be on the map.
Well, that was, yeah.
Oh well, I thought you were telling us to go.
We went, this is the closest
yeah.
location I knew.
I thought this was the closest location, man. We were going in the direction we need to go.
We were.
Yeah. So
Instead of walking 5 days north, we teleported and we're gonna walk like 1 day south.
Okay, I just feel confused.
we still need a sled.
All right, fine. Wait a minute. Does anyone here
I'm not a carpenter.
talk to
I'm a smith.
the humans in the gnomes?
I mean,
Does
like,
anyone still in town
good leather.
that can give a vivid description of any part of the town or the surrounding location that the men have marched to?
They went south.
Dude,
Uh,
I know
How far
that.
south?
About a day.
And they left yesterday.
Yes.
And that's a day travel in clear weather.
Well, it was snowing, so probably they probably traveled if they could, maybe 10 miles.
Rose, do you wanna take a second and do your blizzard thing?
Do your blizzard thing. Yes, you, controller of the elements.
Me?
Yes, you. Only
Because you know, even
I-
if you turn off the storm, like the ice is still gonna be there, snow's still gonna be there, so that you get us started.
Yes, please do.
While she's doing that, is anyone else who's good with tools want to accompany me to the garage to look at the wagon and stuff?
Sure, we can go to the garage.
And where would that be?
What would that be indeed?
Please let us know, good gnome lady.
What are you looking for?
We're looking for wagons.
Your wagons and sleds. Where do you keep those? And all the parts associated with maintaining them.
Well, we have them by the woodsmith. But I think they took them all.
That's fine. You got parts though? They got all the spare parts and
Were
everything
there
there?
any broken ones in need of repair that just got left behind?
I'm not sure.
Well, where can we find them?
Which direction's the woodsmith?
Just point us there.
Just a couple blocks north.
A couple blocks north. Fantastic. Let's
Big barn.
give us a couple of hot drinks for the road.
So she gives you some. It seems to be hot chocolate.
I sip it.
It's a
Oh.
spiciness to it. Like a red pepper chocolate.
Oh.
You gotta put pepper in hot chocolate. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
I've never had pepper.
Ew.
You have.
I like hot chocolate. I want like authentic hot
It
chocolate.
can't be too much. And also, you have to let some nutmeg. So
All right, I throw on every cloak I have,
it's literally chili. It's literally
and hold on, let me look. I want to see what the largest. I need to look and see. Or where's my monster bin?
While you're looking at that, let's walk.
All right, cool.
Let's walk to
So
those.
do you want to change the weather?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I get to choose what I right?
So yeah, well, roll d4.
Okay.
That saber-tooth tiger.
Saber-tooth.
Right now, ooh, right now.
And then you realize we can join us.
So you don't have to search for them.
Polar bear. It's a large.
You know what you really need? You need a bigger house so you can have a better, so you can have a bigger Dungeons and Dragons game.
Okay, done.
I'll have to make a large bear.
Okay.
I'll have to make a,
Contemplating this.
I'll have to make a
It's
large
a
white bear.
four.
So you know that once you cast the spell, it's going to take 40 minutes to change.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to
I
wait?
heard that.
You want to wait in the tavern for the weather to change, or do you want to go?
Well, can you cast the spell and walk at the same time?
Yeah, but it's still going to take 40 minutes to.
Well, that's fine,
Yeah.
because this is just like as we walk to the barn.
Then she doesn't need to go to the barn.
She can stay here. She can't help it.
Yeah, it's within 5 miles. So.
Let's go.
Let's just go
I stick my hand and I summon a polar bear.
to the. I feel like we're on very different pages. I feel like Hondo wants to go somewhere in town.
Yeah.
And I feel like you want to just leave.
I would like to leave, but we can't leave yet, so I'm summoning a polar bear and I'm gonna
Why are you summoning a polar?
because there's a lot of snow to get through and it's cold and the polar bear's gonna keep me warm to make travel time easier.
It's 2 blocks.
And through 6 feet deep snow.
The horse is breaking a path.
Are you even coming our well?
Yes, I guess.
Alright, then I will not summon a polar bear.
We're probably going to fight the Kraken today. Let's not spend our spell slots.
We're probably gonna fight the Kraken tomorrow because I want intel the day before and also know how many hundreds of men are available to help
I
us.
just want to point out that it would have been great if we would have had these like 4 days for me to like make spells and poisons.
It's time tomorrow. We got time.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. Sit down and
What I'm saying
face
is,
my job.
I would like to have like those 4 days that the Kraken is like going to come to us, as opposed to this 1 day that we're gonna have to go to it.
Well, you have 2 days to make potions because that's what we're gonna get.
Well, in fairness, we don't know that the Kraken is coming towards us. We just know that it showed up 5 days away.
Indeed. I
At
think it
the
was.
time,
I'm pretty sure it was.
We don't make
more
aware.
living people to help fight it.
I'm pretty sure it's cutting a bloody path towards us, towards Maybrooke's Landing.
Yeah,
So,
So apparently, I have a poison sample that I got from somewhere.
I remember this.
It's supposed to be, I guess, a pretty potent poison. So I would like to try to duplicate that to be able to coat it onto. Hey, is there a shop?
Like,
I guess is there a shop around here? Would it be
There's shops, but they're probably not.
I guess it depends on you have 20 bucks to
If
spend
I had
on
to
the
break into a
shop.
shop.
Also remember
Which Jason could see
that in order to fight the Kraken, we're supposed to coat our weapons in magical
You have all the
Yeah, I
witch
don't know for
It's
us.
so far away.
I mean, you're there.
Are we
Don't know you're there.
You could, but
I don't know what to tell you, man. You can just do
Any
one punch man.
weapon? Is there a weapon
You
shop?
want one punch man?
10 kilometers.
Cuba ships.
100 squats every day. Or every other day.
Are there any weapon shops around here?
Just ask the gnome.
I'm sure there are, but I don't know why you're asking me instead of the innkeeper.
Yeah. Gnome lady, are there any weapon shops in the town?
Yes, you can. Just go to Sven's.
Where's Sven's?
By any chance, do you know if Sven's has, like, brass knuckles, like dagger knuckles?
Unfortunately, I don't really know what he has.
You don't shop at Sven's? You don't look much like
I'm
a
not
man.
much of a
like
fighter, so
Makes sense. Alright. Where's Sven's located?
if you go to the barn,
Yeah.
if you're going that way, take a left. It's a couple blocks.
Gotcha. So are you coming with us to go and raid the... Is Sven's still in town?
Maybe.
If he wasn't in town, but
They probably took all his weapons.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I wouldn't think Sven would leave his wares just lying around, but... We'll check. We'll check.
Where's the closest blacksmith?
I think Sven.
Yeah, I was
Sven's
assume
blacksmith?
Sven. The weapon smell.
Sometimes the arm jeweler's not always on training Kraken working.
Let's go! Are we going?
Yes, let's go to the barn.
Can I light up another one of these?
Our well's already like halfway.
Arwell, wait for me!
Let's go.
So as you go outside, on your knees.
Yep. Beanies and cloaks and hoods. Rose, are you coming or are you gonna hang out at the bar?
I passed it for the 26th.
I guess I'm here.
Alright, stay safe.
I just
We'll
want to
see you when we get back.
You?
Don't do anything dangerous. And if these guys get kind of like
That's
sketchy,
another 20 seconds.
Well,
You know what to do.
But I have advantage on perception checks.
perception, no
That's
perception.
26.
We should.
And,
I hope we should probably all just drive to the barn together
Well, perception.
because I really want us to be able to put together to like rain showers.
You didn't notice it before when you were outside.
Let it be happen.
But when you go outside again, you smell something, a scent that you've not smelled in a long time. It's very familiar.
Oh snap.
The wind is coming from the south, and you look back, and it's not very strong. It's very faint, but it's definitely coming from the south. It's been very familiar to part of
how do I feel about this?
You say that out loud.
No.
We should have said that out loud.
because you know that they were coming up here to try to figure out what's going on.
See, this thing with Thorn has Porphyria like scrambled, so I don't know if he would like think that somebody's playing with his mind or if he can see anything or smell anything type of deal. So right now I'm gonna ignore it.
You can do like a wisdom check if you want to see if it's kind of in your mind or if it's
Well, wisdom than this 28. One of the advantage.
22 is wisdom check now.
Skills. 22.
It's 5 wisdom. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, it's not like you don't get your permission to tell this.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Okay, so it'll be this year, right?
No, it's just
Oh, ballpark, okay. So yeah, that's 22.
It's definitely there. It's not like you're hallucinating. There's definitely a strong, or not strong, but a faint scent that you're very familiar with.
So wait, when I do proficiency, or not proficiency, when I do perception, what do I add to it? Is it just wisdom?
Go, you also have your face movement.
Oh,
I have no idea. How far back?
Just to give
Is
you.
that right after like the
Alright, so where are you going to first? The barn.
The barn garage.
Okay.
And we're all going together, right?
Yeah.
Are we all going to the barn garage together? We'll stay behind at the end.
Except for Rose,
I'll
she said she was
left.
staying in.
Did you stay behind at the end?
Mm-hmm.
You have to actually be outside to do that.
Okay.
Alright, so we head to the barn.
Robert, in case we need your help to tie something together or something.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let
I
me cast
don't-
a spell!
Just ask her to cast out the barn and stuff at the end.
It's fine. It's
Rose,
fine.
will you
It's fine.
hop on the
It's
back
fine.
of Arwell's horse and cast a spell on the back of his horse?
Sure. Okay. I go.
Cool.
Hey.
Are we at the barn yet?
You
Yay!
go to the barn, go inside.
Oh, so
barn
you guys.
there's nothing in there. Pretty strict.
Oh, there's nothing
Any
in it.
wagons,
Cool.
horses.
Cool.
There are some wood planks. You find some random nails.
Are there 4 wheels?
Nails.
There are
Oh.
2 broken wheels. Some spokes. Wood planks.
Cool.
We can fix the 2
Well,
wheels.
what's up, Mr. Smith, dude?
Okay, so this is what we got here. Okay.
We can fix the 2 wheels. All
We
we
got
need
this.
to do is find some kind of base for like a wagon. have to make some kind of sled apparatus on the front. 2 wheels in the back and like a sliding thing on the front.
Yeah, and it will be under the dome, so we'll be protected from the
I
outside.
did say sliding thing.
So now we're gonna go to the Smith shop.
Okay, we go to the Smith shop.
You go to the Smith shop, and it's outside where he makes the weapons, and then the shop is currently closed, locked.
I open the door. That's is that my feet?
I'll run like a shot.
Go down, sorry, Wells.
Ooh, our roll did not roll that well. So that's a 26.
It's not true.
I had 26 to unlock and open the door.
Yeah, it's simple lock.
All right, we in there.
Alright, we go in. Again, place has been pretty stripped. There are a few rusty or broken swords or axes.
I pick up a broken, rusty axe and I throw it at the wall.
Don't get it. It's just
I don't need that.
From what?
I want to use it. Okay. So there's
Do an
not
investigation check.
there's not any there any base metal materials or anything here?
There's like strips of metal. There's like broken pieces of
18
armor,
plus.
broken shields.
Okay.
You do find a lockbox.
investigate it for traps.
Is it trapped?
It's a 26.
26. It's not. It's not locked.
Oh, it's just open. What's inside?
Magical.
What's inside of it?
Okay, roll what's inside.
It's
Okay.
wow, it's almost like
There.
everyone fled the town.
There's fuel for the forge. There's still coal here.
Yeah.
I go make a snowman.
Okay.
I make a snow wolf.
Wait.
Okay. I would like
Do a performance check.
Porphyrion
Oh,
to
18.
stay here with me
That's vegan.
at the forge.
It's a
I would like
basic shape,
Cool.
I would like you
but
three
the blizzard comes.
to go put
Few
me
minutes.
to go put together a proper base and stuff that I can put runners on, so we can have a giant sled.
I mean, like,
Just collect the bits that he wants.
And you guys go put this guy at the barn for fear, and I'll stay here, and we'll get these things forged up, and we'll bring them over, and then we'll put them together on there, and we'll be able to ride out over the
we
snow.
can make a table, right? We don't need to be good at wood stuff to make a table.
This only has to get us so far.
It only has to
I'll bring
days
some.
travel.
I'll put together. I'll bring some extra metal strips that we can use stuff in the other thing.
This is how I say it when I actually
Okay.
tell them what to do.
So
So you just grab up all your
The barn is
materials.
like 1/4 of the size.
So you're the one just making it.
yep, I'm fortunate from the leftover materials that we got here.
Alright. Let's do
Why did you say
basic.
Because I wanted you, Porphyrion, to help because I know you got elemental fire stuff. And I actually know that because we had a family dinner thing and we talked about stuff.
No, we didn't. I wouldn't say anything.
Someone would have told me that you had fire stuff. That way, the new guy doesn't have to can.
You did snuff out a cigarette earlier from like.
You did snuff out my smokes.
Oh yeah.
This way.
Ask him how he snuffed out my. In fact, Porphyrion, did you use your elemental magic to snuff up my smoke again? Stop using your fire magic to put out my smokes. Use your fire magic for something more useful sometime. Good. Go ahead.
But seriously, I did this. The whole point of this whole thing was so that I don't have to try to differentiate my metagame knowledge and what Wando actually knows. Okay, so I just want you to help maintain the fire, just like steady blaze as I need it.
So you just want to make a sled.
Yes, I'll have to make sled runners, and if I have bits left over,
I will make.
Well, let's make a big sled. You know,
Yeah,
Just make
yeah,
bottom.
yeah. I'm making the metal runners and stuff. They're actually putting the wooden stuff together.
Big enough to hold the hut?
Yes.
That's
That's this one.
You have to hold.
That's another
I'm gonna use mine.
Sure.
because he knows that. Are you metal crafting? Or wood crafting?
I mean, I could.
Well,
Do you have woodsmith tools or metal?
No, not too.
No. Yeah, so
But
I got an
use
11.
it.
So yeah, I have an 11.
So with the materials you have, you probably don't have enough or have enough. The materials wouldn't be strong enough to carry it in yourselves.
No, can't do
Well, all I'm
It would
trying to
just,
do-
I mean, it would just the sled would probably fall apart.
Makes sense. It's a lot of people. And metals.
I mean, you can. I mean, it would take a while to make the sled.
Yeah, I guess that's a dumb question. That's something I should have asked for. Like, how
Metal.
long is it? How long would it take me from like the strips and everything we got here? How long would it take me to?
The strips.
Let's not
The
do.
strips themselves probably like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah,
With help.
not the Yeah, because let's not do the full on. Okay, in that case, instead of doing like the full on Santa sleigh thing, because we don't want to do that. What if we just like made a giant toboggan?
Just to fit, like just for the trip and not the hut.
Yeah, like theoretically, we could just like
really expensive.
either way. We could just make a long enough like sledge that everyone could fit on. But if we just like widened out and just like put a circle in the middle of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be big enough for the hut. If you would just wanted like a toboggan with the wood that you have, I mean,
Paid like that.
it could work for maybe a couple hours, but not for the travel that you're wanting to take.
How come nobody has a blasted wagon?
I mean, the war's going on.
Yeah, the other people said that there was going to be a wagon for us, and they went and took it anyway.
I said horses.
No, they definitely took the wagon.
The Hey, you know who we should have taken as our 8th person up here?
Ooh,
Rando horse.
there were no horses left.
Or random horse.
We should have brought Senate here.
In fact, I should have
Back
left behind my horse.
Back at
Should have brought
Archer
2
and
horses.
Chain, were there any horses that remained?
And I could be some of my horses.
They told you that there'd be horses available.
Cool. Can we retroactively grab one of those horses and bring with us? Also, what are we gonna do with this horse?
We should have brought the round table from the place. This is what we should have done.
You saw how heavy it
The
was?
table's not a creature.
We should have cut it off and put shreds on that and just rode off on it.
So are we still making this sled thing?
Yes,
What do you care about this one thing?
I don't know. He's
It's
really
one day
away.
away.
He's
It's
really
I
adamant.
control other time.
He's really adamant about this sled thing.
It's just like moving.
Yourself.
Let's just get. Listen, we're counting on roads. It's fine. It's gonna take.
I kind of figured that something's gonna happen, but we're making the sled thing. I'm not even sure why we're making the sled thing, but I feel like we should just make it just to say we did.
Because we still got 6 foot deep snow to do.
I mean, if that's what you like, are so worried about,
Let-
then
come on.
what are you willing to
Come
go
on,
the
guys.
sled?
This is a good.
This is gonna stop snowing.
This
So
is
yeah,
a-
we're just gonna put together we just want to put together a toboggan just so we can pull us
There you go.
across the top of the snow.
There you go. It's a good team building exercise. We're gonna build this toboggan. How long does it take to build a toboggan? We are committing to it. How long does it take? We're doing it. How long does it take?
Please tell me we're just finding like the right size table.
Basically, we want the right size table and enough strips of
Probably
metal
more.
over the top just to let it go.
How long? Does it take all day?
If you wanna like just Find a table.
Everyone's helping.
They're finding table.
Except
I know
for
the
Rose.
scraps of wood. Probably a little less than half a day.
All right, then we're gonna spend half a day making a toboggan. No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. Okay, Bono wants to make a toboggan. He's gonna make this toboggan, and if this toboggan ends up being a waste of time, well, he's gonna carry that. But if it's not, we're gonna do it. One way or another, it's happened. Half a day, one toboggan later. How's the weather looking?
So
Because Rose said that the snow wasn't going to go away. It would stop snowing, but we fell 6 foot of snow to deal with.
That's okay. Rose is taking care of it. She's 40 minutes in the half a day. Let's
I got a roll for the not the toboggan, but for the strips because I'm a smith.
I'm proficient when tinkering tools. Can I assist to give him an advantage?
Really?
dexterity.
Dexterity.
Wait.
Does he, if I help?
I'm forging the thing. Wouldn't that be strength?
I'll just take your proficiency and move on.
Yeah, that's a dexterity.
Nuts. I don't have any dexterity.
It's a very small.
Do I get advantage because he's helping me? Because there's strips. I mean, I don't know. Do I get advantage because people are helping?
Are you proficient? in
I'm proficient.
metals?
I'm proficient with tinkering tools. So
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay. Much better. So that's a 19.
All right. Over a couple hours, you
I mean, I'm also.
made some long strips of steel.
Do I have bits over
He
to
doesn't
make
know
up?
about that. He only knows you as the fire guy.
Do I have bits left over to make weapons?
Right.
Okay. Alright, we don't have enough good quality metal here for me to make restaurants.
Alright, so after about 40 minutes ago,
Yeah.
go by. It's no longer blizzard, but it's still snowing. It is no longer 20 below. It's still about a little bit, still about freezing point. And then it's still kind of a strong wind.
Cool. And we have a toboggan. We got this table with metal strips on it.
With those strips, you still need to make the or the table. You
Let's
just
make
need
it.
to get a table.
Let's make it.
Let's search for the table. Let's search for the proper size hunk of wood.
I go back and ask the excuse me, ma'am. If I was looking for a really large surface, like a really large table, where would I find one? Like, whoever's the largest table in town.
Well, there's like an abandoned shack. You could just tear down.
Yes.
Okay. There's an abandoned shack. She says we can tear down one of the walls.
Let's do it.
Let's go find the best wall and tear it down. We tear down the best wall.
You might do a strength check.
I will assist with this. Well, actually, I have +5 strength.
Yeah, I should. I feel like I should.
Assist.
Actually, or is this one? Is this after I'm forging or while I'm forging?
We're tearing it down.
Actually, yeah, you guys are helping me forge, so this would be after. So assistance, or we? Right. So I'll help you. Okay. So 18.
Alright, so
Straight strength.
yeah, it's a shack, so easily enough you
Just X.
push and wood.
This is one of those like sheet metal, just like sheet metal around the back.
Awesome. All right. Now make the toboggan.
How would we nail it down?
Yeah, it's
And how wide is this surface?
it'd be like I'd say 10 by 10.
It's a 10 by 10 foot square.
That's enough space for the hut, isn't it?
It's 10 foot radius.
10 by 10 foot square is way smaller than 10 radius.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was 5 foot. I thought it was different diameter. That's Oh, so
Cool.
body heat will help keep us warm.
Yay. All right. So now what? Now we have the toboggan. Now what?
Now we hitch the horse to it and I drive
I don't.
Try what?
the toboggan.
I drive the horse as opposed to fight. Unless you just want to ride
What
the horse. Your horse.
You're gonna drive my horse?
Are you going to ride the horse up there all by yourself instead of sit back here in the mess body
Why are
heat
you
corn?
gonna drive my horse?
Because I'm proficient in land vehicles.
Kind of like-
All land vehicles.
I'm also
This is
proficient in
land
all
vehicles.
land
This is a land vehicle. This is a vehicle on
This is a thing with ropes that's
vehicles.
attached to a horse. It's like calling a wheelbarrow a land vehicle.
I just let him hold the ropes and then you feel like he's driving. Let him.
I am trying to make my.
Okay. Just,
If you're able to just do that, then fine.
Let's first of all let's take 10 minutes and see if I can cast my spell on this tiny surface.
okay.
If the surface is too small, then it's too small.
Well, no, let
I
it take.
thought it was big.
Let it take 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be like invisible edges, and I'm not even joking. There might be invisible edges. It might work. I don't know. I'm up for anything at this point. We just wasted half day making. We just spent half day making a toboggan. Anything is possible. Excuse me a minute. I need to go get another cup of hot cocoa, and I have like 12 of these left, so let's not waste time.
Rolling dice as well.
Please bring me up. I will cast a spell. Go on the table.
Excuse me, no lady, I didn't ask your name. Can I call you Gretchen? Would that be offensive to just give you a name that I like?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Gretchen, actually.
Well, Ms. No, what's your name, Ms. Long Lady?
Zoran.
Zoran? Okay, Zoran.
Hi.
I like Gretchen. But Zoran, can I have 2 cups of hot cocoa, please? Hey, hold on. Does anyone else want some hot cocoa?
Sure.
Can I get
He wants one too.
5 cups of hot cocoa, please?
Alright, well, first one's worth free, the second one's gonna, how many were that?
5.
5. So, 25.
25 copper. That seems so insignificant, but at the same time, couldn't you just, just give it to me? Think about it.
No.
Okay, how about this? I will give you, it's 25
My owl
copper.
swoops in and lands on your shoulder.
Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up, Al? Alright, so 25 copper. That's like 2.5 silver.
He oohs aggressively.
If I give, I feel like this owl is trying to tell me something. So here's what I'm gonna do.
I'm a little nibble on Moore's head.
Okay, I get it. Okay,
You
I
can
got
get a sheet of ice
here is 3
on the
silver
base of
pieces.
the thing to make it whiter.
You're very welcome. I take a deep
Oh,
breath
yeah.
But then
First
you
off,
put the dome
ruffles his
on top of
feathers.
and I blow it into the owl's face.
Rude. He just loves smashing.
Let's
There's some
we can travel to the one.
Oh, thanks. I love bread. It's my second favorite food, right behind my first favorite food. Can I get a platter to carry the hot chocolate?
Yeah, sure.
Great. I scratched the owl.
The owl doesn't really happy.
Die.
No. Owl's eyes don't tend to go back.
Chocolate, the bag of soup again.
Okay, I got the chocolate, guys.
Bag.
One for you.
You gotta fondle the bag.
One for you. Here's one for you. One's for me. I pour some for Fenrir to laugh at. Yep. We're having a good time now. Let's try this thing.
So apparently I'm gonna try to freeze a large chocolate.
Don't worry, a little bit never hurt.
What?
Spit it out, then. Spit it out. Spit it out. Stop being difficult. Stop being difficult.
I spent 5 away on him for something to remove any poison affecting him.
It was an innocent mistake. I'm very tired, somewhat high.
It was good.
I thought you might like it. Never do it again.
So Norse smokes
What's up?
and Fenrir does chocolate. You got it?
You judging?
Yes.
You judging, Fondle?
I am judging you a lot.
All right.
You should drink more, smoke less.
You know what? I feel like as the co-captain of this Rowdy Towdy group, You should start to treat me with more respect.
There's a co-captain? I
Yes,
thought you were the only captain.
I was. I might be again tomorrow. We don't know yet. But for now, there's two people you listen to. Me, that guy. And sometimes Fenrir.
I like how he just names himself okay. Well, I guess this mantle falls to me by default.
Is he wrong now?
Alright.
I will Naughty Dolls casting.
Porphyria and I had an idea. Let's try the thing before he gets to casting the spell.
Okay. It's gonna take me a little bit though.
Well, that's okay. It takes him 11 minutes to cast the spell anyway.
We're gonna try to freeze a sheet of ice, make a sheet of ice large enough to cover to.
Just like, we just want to make him.
Arnold's not like that idea. And if you tell him about this, he'll vocalize that he doesn't.
Oh, why not?
Because it's break.
We're in freezing temperature. Why would I?
And he has powerful ice magic
But
stuff. He
inside-
can just keep it frozen
but
for sheer
inside-
force of will because he is that
But
badass.
inside my tent, it's nice and cozy.
But the bottom of it will still be
It won't be-
sub-zero temperatures.
It won't be inside, it'll be underneath your tent. Your magical, mystical Arwell
I
tent.
think it'll still be the floor, which will be nice and toasty.
Arwell?
We'll put a light. I have a
Right.
blanket in my bag. We'll throw that down on the floor and it'll be insulated.
Like all good things, we're gonna try it out.
Okay.
Because, you know,
I mean, we already wasted half a day.
yeah, we
Let's-
did. So, like,
Yeah,
whatever. We went in for a penny, in for a pound. You wanna hit this?
Sure.
Alright, go nuts.
So you create the sheet of ice.
Look,
I won't be getting smoking.
I only do this because we have so much free time. If we didn't have so much free time, I wouldn't be doing this. You know what, Rose? How would you like a portrait? You know what?
Boy.
Of you.
Really?
Yes.
I would love a portrait, but I think it would look great.
Okay. Let me get my supplies.
I think you should make a portrait of Arwell of what he looked like before he turned into a creature.
I did that already. He didn't like it.
What?
In Sylvan, Arwell says strike 2.
What was strike 1? I don't remember.
It's a language.
They speak it.
They speak it like kind of unicorn that would speak it that way. Or snakes speak it. Trees speak
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Freezer speaks it.
Maybe Porphyrium speaks it. I don't know.
No, actually, yeah.
I haven't talked to Porphyrium.
Yeah, he's got that.
This will probably take however long it's taking for
Please,
everybody
So
to
you
do it.
create a large sheet of ice, about an inch or so, a couple inches thick. Okay, lay it down on the
By a couple
Toboggan?
days, you mean
Okay.
40.
Putting it all in the toboggan.
I was kind of hoping.
Smaller than it.
I was kind of hoping that it would be like under more edge and more like the toboggan is the center of the thing, that kind of deal. But that's the way it works. That's the way it works.
Well, I was centered on the toboggan as opposed to having it, lopsided.
One Rose portrait. There you go.
Just under
Oh,
the toboggan.
cool. Thanks, Summer.
No problem. Always happy
You
to
know, it
find
makes sense.
Well, anyways,
creative outlets.
I thought it was going to be like toboggan floor, ice floor type of things, but I saw you go perfect. If it doesn't work that way, then it doesn't work that way.
What? Toboggan floor. Wait, say it again.
It's been really
I thought
productive.
I was hoping that the ice would be able to be frozen
Yeah, like
right
that.
next to the toboggan.
Let me
Instead of
hit
sitting
that.
on top of it.
Stop it.
If it doesn't work that way, then it doesn't work that way.
But okay, so
There's one of
under the toboggan are the
What?
Only one
What's
person.
soccer?
One
Yeah,
person.
so that-
I'm a
yeah.
smoker.
okay, so if
One
I
drinker.
put
That's it.
There can only be
Yeah.
one smoker and one drinker.
the ice on the side of
I'll
the
sit
toboggan,
down.
doesn't that make it?
And then some are silver and stairs.
Oh. Not if it was on both sides.
Stop it.
I was hoping to use that the toboggan as like the center of the thing.
Okay, I see what you mean. Like freezing around it.
Yeah.
I mean, in order to accurately do
I
that,
haven't thought about that.
the toboggan over. And
That'd be really fun to be like, I want to get drunk, but I can't afford to get drunk, so I'm just gonna send
your
my
owl
familiar,
to
and
get
have
in.
my familiar get drunk, and I'm zooming to my familiar.
This is an easy, cheap experiment. We can try it both ways.
Get on the sheet of ice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do your tiny hut.
Okay.
I will say it stands there.
Okay.
Yay. Great job, guys.
Give you points for ingenuity.
Yay.
Yes!
We're so ingenuitive.
Let's go!
Ingenuitive?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, we went from having to walk for 5 days through 6 foot snow to drive for a day on top of 6 foot snow in a temperature controlled environment.
actually, we took walking a day, maybe more, in the snow, to riding. But we didn't actually save any time, I don't think, because we spent half a day at least making it to Boggy. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
But we're
we've
not
already
gonna-
done it, so
But
we're
we
just
don't
gonna
have to
move on,
roll
it's fine.
Constitution saving throws against the weather.
We didn't need to do that anyways. Maybe. Anyways.
All right, so let's do this.
I'll get in the hut.
Where's the hut?
I'll say you retroactive get the extra horse because you're gonna need it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Figure that out, man.
Definitely gonna need it to
Okay.
carry all of you.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Gork, can you do something like
I could.
a
They last for 1 hour.
If you want.
They last for 1. You know what? I'll
Let's see
And
how
it
it
would definitely increase the trauma.
Okay.
decrease?
I will. All right. Hold on. Let me look. I will see what's the biggest and strongest horse. I think it's a war horse.
Horses live on
Well, we got his horse and we got the other horse, and the weather is theoretically improving as we go. I think we should just go without.
It's still kind of freezing though.
Yeah, it's still freezing point.
I
Still
will-
snowing.
I
Still
will.
windy.
I say we try to go into about 10 to 12 hours away from where we need to be. That way we can stop and rest.
So, I'd say it would take you at this pace probably a day. You can get 18 miles.
Cool. Well, we might even catch up with the people that left heading south.
I pull out my spyglass. Do I see anybody with my spyglass?
That's
Cool.
I'm magnifying glass. I forgot about that.
you head on out.
Yep.
It is again with your bees. It is really nice.
We're also inside the dome.
We should consider this.
Sure,
Friday.
else is here.
We should all just huddle together for more.
I assume somebody's probably taking turns outside the hut. Maybe not. I mean, I guess we can all see outside the hut. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Huddling together for more.
It's warm inside the dome.
It is warm for the hut.
That was the whole point of the hut.
You don't get rained on inside the hut. You don't get snowed on. You don't feel the wind. You don't get seen.
It is like perfect room temperature
You
inside the
can't
hut at all
walk into the
times.
hut. The hut's pretty nice. If I say so myself.
The hut is very bad.
So you go.
I like that.
You go for the day.
I'm used to it.
Get approximately what you can imagine about.
We're going the right direction.
16 miles.
We're going the right direction.
Do you have survivors?
Survival checking. Someone assist me.
I will assist you. With my owl myself.
Okay. Alright, cool. That's decent. 15 plus stuff. Do survival 30.
Nice.
Plus something. Okay.
You like hook up your head and yeah, we're going the right way.
Cool.
the keyleth survival check. Yep.
So yeah, you're going south.
Okay.
You want to bed down then for the night?
Probably. How long is this?
Why don't you just take a nap? Because we're moving and it's fine.
How long does this hut last?
8 hours?
How long does it take to recreate it?
Minutes?
How tired does your horse get?
Yeah, that's another or something, right?
Yeah.
So wait, so you didn't cast the two extra horses?
I was trying to piece together how long we were going to travel for. Now I'm trying to figure out how tired this horse is.
The other horse is gentle.
I will just make it just 8 horses. Boom.
And it's laid up.
Yes.
I'm sick.
And I'm gonna make another set of fresh horses in an hour. And then one last set of fresh horses after that. for a total of 3 hours of horses. That are 8 of them.
Okay then.
To keep me through 3 hours a night.
Sure.
So I just wake up every hour.
I'll just stay.
Well, wait. How long's the watch? Oh, a watch is 3 hours, right?
Yeah, depending on how many watches we have. I'll take first watch.
Yeah. So you take first
During
watch.
those 3 hours, why don't you stay awake on guard?
Okay,
My owl.
cool. I'll put on my dark
Maybe one of you, and then 2 of us, the elves, will sleep. Because that's like 3/4 of them.
Yeah, why don't you guys sleep for 4 hours and then we'll get back to you.
One of us can stay awake if we want.
Yeah, Rose and I should not be asleep at the same time.
All 3 of you go. 3 elves go to
Because she
sleep.
has the best animal handling, and I'm proficient in driving.
What's her animal handling?
Plus 11.
My animal handling is +9.
Ooh.
I'm a king of the beast, so I mean,
What's your animal handling?
like they obey me or they get eaten. So
Well, these aren't animals; they're fish.
So sounds like animal handling wouldn't be that useful then. Now it doesn't.
So what do you want to do for the other horse?
Well, I assume because we just summoned 8 horses, we're
Yeah, for the horse that
gonna have to take like a solid
teleported with you.
Okay, we
8 minutes at least to fix harnesses and get that situation sorted out.
Because the horse that came with you is going to need heat. It's going to need rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
a regular horse. It's almost like this wasn't thought out as thoroughly as
Or
necessary.
he's going to.
We'll feed it to the other horses.
What we're doing?
That's how you get mad horse disease.
No, we kill them and we butcher them for
He's a
ourselves.
totally healthy horse.
Or
Who died of exhaustion.
Horses don't eat meat.
so one, we're fixing the harnesses, we're getting your 8 horses attached.
Okay.
Or more preferably we're setting up 8 horses before you summon.
Do you want to walk this horse
So-
into your tent?
No,
Well, first of all,
no,
I don't know if they'll fit like that.
Can we fit?
So we're not
no.
The
Okay.
horse is now being moved behind us.
Okay.
Along with my horse.
Okay. He's taking fire.
Just we'll attach like a lead to
We should have
the
built.
mundane
We
horse.
should wait. But how do we keep the other horse warm out there in the cold snow?
Yeah, it's going to need at
We
least.
would have brought the horse blankets and stuff with us.
It's going to need at least like a 3-4 hour rest.
We need to put the horse to sleep.
Well, here's what we do. We drive. We go in and drive for the 3 hours with all the horses that you got,
Okay, hold on.
and then after that, we
It really,
just rest the other horse.
it really sounds like we might as well just take a break.
So after, I will say like after that day, we chose 16 miles. That horse is going to need a short rest.
Cool. The horse is short resting. We're just gonna stop for now because the horse can't move.
Okay. So
So all the elves long rest, and the 2 of us will keep watch, and then the 2 of us can sleep while you guys drive.
Except he's got some horses or whatever.
I'll summon. You know what? I'll summon the extra help horses earlier in the day. There you go.
John's confused.
you take your short rest. Do a perception.
For me, my horse or my owl?
That's common.
You can do both.
Alright, but my owl gets advantage.
If you're relying on scent, you'd have to go outside. So,
Owl doesn't lie. I rolled the same thing with its advantages.
Wait, so who's taking percentage check?
I need to roll for my horse.
25.
My horse got an extra fight.
19.
There's something over there.
I got a 23, the owl got 18, and the horse got a natural 20. The horse is outside the tent.
And Rear got a natural 20.
Anyone.
My passive is a 26, so I have to roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19, so that's
More than passive.
30.
Alright, so both Finrear and you
And the horse.
And the horse a little bit.
Surprisingly.
I mean, it's not a real horse.
At 25, I feel like I should have seen something.
Especially you. The horse gets spooked. It kind of whirs up a little bit. Both Fenrir and you notice that scent getting very stronger.
What's that?
The scent that you noticed before.
I guess Fenrir is going to communicate to me and smell something.
Yeah, he's like, there's definitely animals or something that kind of.
I grab my bow, I ready it, and then I want to take a minute and sense humanoids. Do I sense any humanoids? Archetype humanoid. Are they considered humanoids? That is the key question here. That is depend on their form or like what, I don't know. Okay, how many?
2.
How close are they?
2 miles.
Oh, within 2 miles. Okay, so there's 2 humanoids within 2 miles. Apparently, are they making their way towards us?
No.
They're making their way south, not necessarily towards us, just south in general.
Just the way we're
Yeah, the way that you guys are.
But it's in between going the same direction, like going
pretty
towards
much
us.
parallel. Or
Oh, they're-
the direction.
They're going a parallel direction as we are, so not to us, but in the same direction we're going.
So there's 2 people walking or traveling through the snow
Yep,
in the same direction that we are
Yep.
2 miles away.
that's correct.
I find myself not caring.
Why do we care?
Because Fenrir smelt it, the horse got spooked, and that's about it.
Yeah, I noticed them too.
But Porphyrion also noticed them, so that is why we care. Any other questions, Vondel?
Does it change anything about what we need to be doing?
We might either have help or antagonism.
Are we going to go out of our way to go meet these people?
No, but you know what's really great? Knowing people are there.
Do we think they know we're here?
Oh my god! So check again, see how far they moved. If they haven't moved very far, if they're not like flying around,
Okay,
just check up on them every like 10 or 30 minutes.
okay.
And we'll continue about our horse rest thing, whatever we decided we were doing there. But
Okay,
honestly, whenever John's up.
okay, it's all good. It's all good.
I don't think it'll give us much trouble.
All of the things.
Did I hear what he was whispering? See, it was very obvious about his whispering.
You do a perception check.
Oh.
That's a
Natural one.
natural one. I did heard nothing.
That's the wind.
I heard it.
Just you speak.
Orcish. Deep speak.
Deep speak.
Dwarvish. Yeah, it's the language of the abyssals. Yes. Yes, I do.
I also know thieves can.
It's handy. I'll be useful later.
Slow AF, but useful. I don't even know if you can speak thieves can, because it's not like an actual language.
Yeah,
It's like a code.
it's a word thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Can you read written language? Or can you just hear spoken language?
I don't know. As soon as I can understand any spoken tongue.
Crazy.
As long as
It would
as
be.
something can communicate, like as long as something has a language that can be spoken, I can understand.
DM's making a call.
Yeah, these kind is mainly written. They would use like acronyms or just certain phrases that wouldn't be corresponding to their actual meaning.
It's like the graffiti on the wall that says, "Don't come here. This guy will kill you.
We'll work out a
Don't steal.
shorthand
Don't steal from Bob.
for
He will
the,
murder you."
the important things.
Got you.
Me and Arwell will take up some spare time to work out a few shortened code words we can say to each other in these games. Yeah.
And you do notice that these two creatures
Yep.
are moving faster than what seems normal.
They're moving faster than what you would expect from 2 humans. They might have horses. Does it seem like horse speed?
About.
Seems like they're on horses.
But they're moving away from us still?
The door.
What about the door? Is it
What is
open?
that on the door?
What thing? The white thing?
No, the black thing on the door.
Oh. Is it a bug? Is there a bug on the door? You?
What
On
is
the
it?
upper right hand corner.
What is it? What is it?
That's quite an eye.
What is it?
Kill it. Kill the
No,
fire.
don't kill my shoe.
Don't kill it with my shoe.
You know how to avoid this? You wear your shoes. Safer house. That's just one way to avoid it.
She also owns
Yes.
more than one pair of shoes.
Really?
It was the most readily
Best
available shoe.
shoe to
Thank
do.
you.
Oh.
Anyway,
All right.
thank you. Your country thanks you for your sacrifice.
So they're moving
The country of John.
seemingly at the speed of horse. Are they moving towards us or are they just moving south?
Just so.
They're just
It's
moving
just
south.
these people.
Because we smelled them and there was a whole
Okay.
what to do when he asked questions.
Alright, so let's carry on our
So
day.
let's go about our business.
Back to our business. I'm taking a smoke break.
Just don't smoke inside the dome.
I'm going outside to smoke.
So as you
Just smoke with the two wheels.
continue your journey on through the night, the elves they take their long rest,
Cool.
and then once they wake up, the rest of you take your rest. Assuming.
Yeah, we sleep while they drive.
Yay. Sweet rest. I love resting.
You got this.
So, what's up?
Hi.
This whole sleeping thing's weird.
Stop snoring.
Bear.
At least you can see really well right now.
Can't see really well right now.
So how's it like sleeping 4 hours? Right? Right. Yeah.
Just about, let's say, an hour to an hour and a half after you guys fall asleep, elves notice or smell smoke coming from the zone.
Sound smoke.
I wonder if
I send out the owl.
Release the owl.
Do you have percentage?
Any eyes high. Perception?
Above cloud.
Take this from here.
What does he see?
Let's say 17.
As he heads forth, you can see a campsite with probably approximately 25 people,
What do they look like?
humanoids.
Are they alive?
They are alive.
Yeah.
Some
They have,
fires?
they have like a big bonfire going,
Okay.
some tents and stuff, but some are outside around the bonfire. Looks like humanoids. Can't really tell.
Is they have wagons and stuff?
Yeah.
So according to the tracks, which way did they come from?
From the
They came from the north. I will tell both Porphyrion and Rubs this information. So,
You said there's about 25 of them.
and what did you roll? 17?
Okay, so should have rolled an 18 or higher.
No, how do you guys know to enforce this?
I mean, honestly, I just walked up and said, hey, and then if it's like a problem, just kill them.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can take on my timing.
It's about
I mean, I'll be fine.
it's about maybe a mile and a half to 2 miles away.
I mean, we're going that way unless you want to like go around them.
Well, I mean,
You could wait for them to move on.
let's just press on, I guess.
That's what I was thinking.
Go towards the fire. Go right.
I guess the final decision is with Porphyrion.
Let's just go towards the fire. We'll continue on our. Wait, so the fire is out of our way?
Yeah.
Or it's going our way?
It's in your way.
Okay, so yeah, let's keep going.
Alright, so as you head towards this camp,
I want to, like, I guess, perceive if, as we're going along, I want to say, like, on alert to know if, like, they have, like, scouts out and around.
Okay. You do notice that strength is, or that smell is very close. It's probably within a half mile. Kind of to the left of this camp. As you go south, it's like over here. As you get closer, you do notice that they have like 2 scouts on both sides of the camp, just standing or sitting. They don't notice it coming yet.
Terrible time to be asleep.
It's snowing.
It's so warm inside this tent.
We will just keep on going and hope that we're not provoked in any negative way.
It's probably be.
As you're getting closer, one of the guards. Are you still in the dome then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
What color is the dome right now?
It's just like a murky, like a sulfur gray color. It's not as much anymore.
It's
So
white.
it'll just be like a dim, like.
Cool. So there's a full team of like 10 horses
Just horses
dragging
with
this weird looking toboggan thing with this white dome on it.
So yeah, as you getting closer,
Well, if it's
one of the
I'm asleep,
you
there's
can
only
see
2
one of the scouts kind of tries to peer through the snow. Hello. Hello.
I guess should I speak?
Hello!
I mean, because they can't see us inside of
Let's
it.
go out and speak.
Go out and speak.
I can't leave.
Okay, fine. I'll go out. I shall teleport. It's dark, right? Nighttime?
Yeah. It's kind of getting to dawn. Probably
What's the lighting like? Is it dim?
it's dark.
Okay, so yeah. I'll teleport to like 10 feet to his. Okay. Which side is he on? Like we're coming in. Which side is he on?
You guys are you're coming towards me. And he's just like right in.
Oh, okay. Then I'll about like 15 feet to his left.
And it's just peering, and you peer to the left. And
Roll like tightens up again.
oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Hello.
What are you doing out in the snow?
We are traveling.
Big old fire.
Trying to on our way to reinforce some a company of men who are out fighting.
I guess you're our enforcement then.
Indeed we are. Then are you on your way to fight the Leviathan?
Try to, or at least give aid to the cities or the hamlets. And
How strong are your numbers?
we have 25 of us.
What type of how will you guys engage in combat? You have archers.
We have 15 officers, and the rest are fighters.
Okay. Alright. You understand we're fighting a Leviathan, correct?
I'm not exactly sure. We got word that it's a large creature from the deep, whatever that means.
So you're not prepared for what you're going into.
As prepared as we can be.
You don't know. I just wanted to be like, I want to explain to you exactly what you're facing. Natural 20, they all just leave. They're like, oh, that's what we're facing.
I worked. We always wanted to see what Little Crow Plains was like.
Okay. Well, I have a few companions who are, well, from what I'm told, quite capable, and we're on our way there as well. So,
Let me talk to them to see if they want to make camp with you all, or if we're going to press on and you guys can catch up later on.
Alright, yes, we have a big bonfire here. I'm sure you need the warmth. You know. If you'd like to make camp with us, by all means.
thank you.
How many of you are there?
6.5 of us.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're cut in half.
And do I only count as half a person? So short. Or
Oh,
if I'm short, become my dwarf.
That would be
What's the name? Yes, that, him, and I guess your owl counts as like the half. So that's
His horse counts more than
3
the
and a
owl.
half, huh?
His horse counts more than the owl does.
Anyways,
So maybe I'm 1 3/4 then.
Alright.
Perfect. That's still like
yes, we
1
have,
and a half more than a dwarf.
we have
I'm asleep. I didn't hear that.
some morning breakfast going.
Okay.
If you'd like to join us.
Thank you. We appreciate your hospitality. I'll check with my mates and we'll see. See how it's going. So I'll tell my head to him about his actions. Keep you on the alert. Stab in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
So I come back to you guys and I say, well, apparently they're on their way to fight the Leviathan as well. They're supposed to be providing backup.
Oh.
They said that we can bunk with them. Then a fire, food. They said that we can hang out with them.
If we want to.
What food's left over there?
We got 1 cinnamon twist, 1 pepperoni, 1 chicken, and 2 bread bites.
Bring me that chicken.
As you're coming back, Victoria, you could swear like a patch of trees, pine trees to your right. Would swear you see eyes glinting in the snow.
How many eyes? 1 bear, 2 bears.
Anyone else want the last cinnamon twist?
Also, I noticed a pair of eyes on the forest behind us. Where they at?
As you're coming back, so they were on your left now. As you're coming back there,
It's in my house.
Owl flies around, lands on a tree, looks down. Let's see.
Bring the owl back to a tree nearby where it's safe.
Say anything about it.
I didn't say anything.
Trust me, it's there.
I mean, I believed you, that's why I looked.
So yeah, what were you guys gonna do about these guys that camp? You wanna stay with them? Or you wanna keep going?
How much time do I have left on my head?
What was the hours? How many hours?
8 hours.
So
It probably wore off once already, right?
yeah, we're up one, so you would have had to recast it. So probably 1 hour left.
I mean, I'm pretty impartial. Whatever you want.
Well, you got the rest anyways.
I'm fine. Well, I just slept.
So, does it cost you anything to cast this hut?
Just take some time.
Alright. Yeah, like about 5 minutes. Oh, that's good. That's great. It's really good.
Our well is really good.
Okay. I don't like how you're like praising this Arwell as if he's better than Thorin.
Our well doesn't know Thor.
But I'm talking about you. Okay.
Oh, me, John?
Yes.
They're vastly different. Vastly different pros.
Thorin, good for hitting things. Arwell, good for general purpose utility outside of combat.
Thorn wasn't even good at hitting things. He was good at being like not killing until he died.
That's true.
But he drew a lot of aggro because he was very good at staying
Well,
alive.
You're comparing a hammer to a pair of pliers. They're for totally different purposes.
You're comparing a barbarian to a rogue.
And they're very good at what they
It's
do.
what you do.
I'm still playing Thorn. So. Alright, anyways.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like sometimes the last one there, like I just want to say.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll what's up?
Let's rest with these guys or keep on going. What say you?
I'm asleep right now.
How long have they been
But we'd
asleep?
have to drive these two.
About 3 hours.
And that one over there?
Alright, so I guess we can like just pull up beside them. We can stay in here with them so that they can keep reading and get the benefit from that thing. You got fine. You can either stay here with him or you can come with me. And just to, introduce ourselves
Oh, I would,
and get acquainted, huh?
I would like to do that.
Cool, you can come into the office. I will take the time and I will recast the HUD. And then I will also, as we're not moving and we're just kind of stopped to the side away from the camp, I'm gonna bring the horse in. So I can give it food and it can be nice and warm.
What about the other horse?
It's really the main one.
Alright, so
my horse.
while the rest are sleeping, you guys go in the camp.
I would have asked the guy in the watch blushing who will be in charge.
Getting up right now.
That guy was shouting.
If you just want to have a seat, be right out with you.
Okay, we'll do that.
So it takes about 5-10 minutes or so. And a middle-aged human comes out with big, thick furs. And hood comes out. Has long black hair coming from his face.
Jon Snow.
I was picturing Jon Snow with World of Warcraft Aldrich.
Pretty much.
Aldrich.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I extend my hand. Well, yourself.
I am Hamlin.
Hi,
What's your names?
Rose.
Rose.
What's my name?
Wow, Slayer of Gods.
No.
You can call me Silvermane.
Silvermane.
I'm in the HUD still. I can't leave it.
I'm gonna name the robot Bob.
Nice to meet you. Please have some food.
Sorry, I had a blank. That's not part of this.
So what is your plan for going to aid the people?
Well, they didn't tell us much. There's a very large creature, and we got word from Maidrose Landing that it was coming up the coast here, and to send down all of our forces to meet it or to lend aid where we could.
Well, just so you know, this very large creature is Leviathan class. Yeah, just to inform you so you have a better idea of what you're getting yourself into.
Well, yes, I've heard tales, but
I don't know.
Because I hate myself.
Stop.
I've heard tales, but hopefully that's not the case. I mean, if it is the case,
It's making me so sad.
What?
we'll either
I'm in the I'm
Oh.
not doing anything.
search or
Oh, not you.
die trying. That's our luck.
Yeah.
Are you aware that you have
I I just did.
a couple pairs of eyes in front of the forest over there.
No. How do you know that?
I saw them.
Do you know them?
I know that they're looking this way. When I met your scout.
Are they dangerous?
That I cannot say.
Seems to kind of weigh his options. Well, I guess we'll send out our scouts that way.
Well, there's two. So you may want to send one, there's two, just to be on the safe side.
Alright, we'll send out 4. We have. Raises his hands, and all 4 scouts are looking up, start heading that way.
Okay, so this is. Oh, you introduced yourself. So there are a couple more of our companions in our hunt. But one can't come out for reasons while the others are sleeping. Any word on how the battle is going?
We got word that some small towns and some hamlets were destroyed. Many people were fleeing, either on their way to Maidrose or up north to our town, or even further to Grey Falls.
So it's not looking good.
Not what I've heard.
Okay, very well. Do you have any questions, comments?
Do you have any practice in combat?
Oh.
Battle?
Well, it seems like you guys have a lot of fighters and archers, and I can give you magic fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Do druid craft. Oh, impressive. Definitely come in handy. You certainly don't have that yet. And yourself?
Let's just say I'm pretty good at what it is I do.
And your companions as well?
One I'm not too certain on, but the other two.
Porphyrion was there for the sparring match. He watched me impress no one.
Oh, okay.
He attacked 7 times in a single round.
Really?
Yep.
I was doing fine until someone showed up and snuck attacked me with a bunch of extra magic stuff on me.
He did like 200 damage in like 3 attacks.
It was like 150.
It was
In
like
2
150
hits.
in 2 hits.
Yeah,
He did 150 in 2 hits.
yeah, he did.
It was 2 rounds.
I was fine until the striker showed up and struck me.
You're a striker?
I don't know what that means.
The sniper.
Sniper.
Yes, sniper is a striker.
I'm the person who has very little health,
He is
but I'm
a,
good at things.
he's a
I'm
glass
good at-
cannon.
Glass cannon.
I have 120.
I have 211.
And this guy took out so much. I think.
I'm higher level than her.
But anyway,
He's able to just dump so much damage.
Well, we're, once the sun rises, we're going to be up on our way. If you're going to join us, certainly appreciate the help.
That's what we're here for. Wish you luck in battle.
As well as you. Maybe we'll see you on the battlefield.
Okay. But do you mind if we hang out here with you guys for a little bit?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. What kind of weapons do you guys have?
Well, Sven has crafted us with some fine swords and
I know.
some shields and armor. So, out of those.
Is Sven here?
Yeah,
Really?
just to make repairs and whatever is necessary.
Could you point me in the direction?
He's still sleeping. If you want me to wake him.
No, not wake him. He wakes up, I would meet him.
Fair enough.
See if he's got any brass knuckles or spiked knuckles.
Maybe. I haven't seen him with those, but never know. What's Sven? Good craftsman.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to my other mates, and if you need anything, we'll be right over there. Let me know what your scouts say about those two pairs of eyes that are on you.
It is about this time that the scouts are coming back. He yells them, "What did you find over there?" And Hallflower found some rats.
Did you disappear?
It's hard to tell with this blizzard. Footprints go and it's hard to track.
Okay, well, if you need anything, I'm over here on this thing that you probably can't see. But,
It's like a wagon to me.
yeah, I'll get the wagon if you need it.
Alright.
So head back.
Dawn approaches, maybe an hour or two later. They start to get up and put away their tents. And they start to head off.
So, are they still sleeping?
They probably have maybe an hour.
We're only a human animal, okay? We can't sleep fast like we don't.
Really?
Awful. So I guess in this time I'll start crafting more potions.
Could I make sure?
What?
You're able to do whatever. It's D&D. You can do whatever you want. You can attempt to do whatever you want. But I am the shortest person here.
I just wanted to.
I also have the biggest axe
Before they leave,
and the most glorious beard.
they hey, Sven's up if you want to meet him.
I would, actually.
So Sven comes out. He is a dwarf, of course.
Represent.
He is a young dwarf that you can tell is like a shorter beard, but it's white beard. He has like iron gray eyes. He's eating some meat. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Hey, my name is, you can call me Silvermane.
Silverman. Good name.
Thank you. I hear you're the smith.
Absolutely.
I was wondering if you had any brass knuckles or spiked knuckles.
Something I haven't heard before, but you know what? Luck, friend. I have a couple if you need.
Yeah, I would actually. For this battle that was coming up, I feel like we all should be as prepared as possible.
Well, now that my men can use them, I suppose they're just the man they're destined for.
Yeah, I see them.
Absolutely. Goes back into his little tent. Comes back later and brings back some finely polished bronze knuckles with sharp.
How much do you want for it?
Well, I figure that going into battle, if you'll join us, you're his friend.
Thank you.
Make sure to prove your worth.
Oh, always. I'm pretty good at what I do. No kind of work.
Indeed.
If you need anything, let me know.
Well, I shall see you later. Maybe I'll look for you.
Do that. Hope to see you later.
So what they do is add you can either use the piercing side at a D4, or you can use the other side and add a D6.
I don't know what that means.
So they use the piercing side, like a stab type of deal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably punch.
And they can, they might have, they do have a percentile chance of causing bleeding damage. So whenever you make a attack with the piercing edge, they might cause bleeding damage over time.
Very nice. Nice. Awesome.
He's no sense here.
Huh?
He's no sense.
No sense here.
No. I gotta like rep Sansier until the day I die. Because like, I don't have Sansier socks, Sansier like joggers, Sansier hoodie.
Good thing. I'm glad Sander's been so nice to us after we kind of screwed him over on the leprechaun.
I didn't screw him over for anything.
Is that yeah, the whiskers? He's dead now.
So yeah, the forces move on. About an hour goes by, and the rest of you wake up.
Well, you guys start.
Oh god.
Probably.
Oh, if they're like leaving, like, and we have our sled thing still that's not broken somehow, then I'm just gonna leave them sleep on the sled.
Oh god. What the heck?
You there yet?
It felt like I was asleep for a very long time.
Hey, what's that wagon over there?
Where are we?
So, came across this camp of reinforcements that are going to the battle.
Were they nice?
Yeah, they actually were.
How many of them are there?
25.
What
You
kind of
people from
weapons
the
do they
village?
have?
Archers and fighters, yes.
Nice. I knew we'd catch up with them.
Great.
There was a dwarf there.
Yeah, there was a dwarf there.
Smith. Yeah. You seem like a nice fellow.
Yeah.
Oh, Spin was the smith. We were at his shop. There was nothing there.
I should probably talk to him and tell him I borrowed his forge if I see him.
You should thank him for having such a well-kept forge.
Yeah, it was very well kept. Not as well kept as my brother's forge, but still very well kept.
Oh, is your brother also your sister's fourth cousin or something?
No, he's my brother. Very.
Also, while you guys left, there's 2 extra pairs of eyes that were keeping watching on us in the forest.
Oh, were those the eyes that we had talked about previously?
Most likely.
Cool. Cool. I'll do a thing. I'll see if I feel any. I'm looking for. Well, first we look for the humanoids, and I'm looking for just a pair of humanoids that aren't with the group traveling over that way, just like around.
There are indeed two creatures,
Cool.
2 humanoids,
Why?
that are approximately quarter mile
Okay.
to your left,
They're a quarter mile that way.
and they are keeping pace with your.
They're keeping pace with us, almost as though they're following us.
So we can
Dun
just go talk to
dun
them.
dun 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 dun.
Right, just go talk to the pair of eyes. The 2 pair of eyes that have been watching us, right?
I mean, we
And ask them
could.
why they're-
We know they're there.
So, do you mean like we send somebody, or do you mean like we all go?
Yeah, I mean, some sort.
Oh,
Send your. Can you? No. Let's tie a message to your owl, and we'll send your owl.
Oh, no.
I tried to find them with my owl last night.
Wait, what?
I tried to find them with my owl last
Maybe
night.
they're
It didn't work. They didn't.
Okay. Well,
How far away from where we're going are we?
I don't know. Did you guys ask before they left?
But are we not going? We're going with them, are we not?
Oh, are they still around?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, we're traveling in
following
here.
Oh, we're following them. Oh, great.
We have the most shoddily built wagon of all of them, but we are the most comfortable.
I go and I shout over. Excuse me. How far are we from our final destination?
Well, they're last we know, there's the first town that was hit should be about let's say 10 miles, maybe less.
Okay, so what are we expecting when we get there? We're expecting just huge
Expecting
conflicts,
carnage.
lots of carnage, lots of venom. Cool,
Yes.
cool.
Is there a forward advance party, or is this all of us?
It's all of us.
Have you seen anyone from?
We heard there's some people from Magrose Landing
Yeah,
heading north.
yeah, that's the thing. Accurate.
Do we want to do the extra horses thing and speed up and get there first and scout the area out before
No.
everyone else shows up?
No, I want these people to be there, and I want them to get stomped ahead of us.
Oh, that's what you want.
It's fair.
Look, I don't know.
Burn the corpses at the end. And
I don't-
So there's
I don't know about you, but I've watched literally everyone I've known die. So, and I've managed to not die.
Well, that's not. I'm
So-
not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I thought that, but I'm not going to say it.
So I'm just gonna
I'll tell you after the game.
I'm gonna follow my instincts because I feel like those are what have kept me alive.
Everybody has picked one at least once. I don't know what's empty.
My instincts are never going first. If it seems like a crapshoot, it's probably a crapshoot. And you know,
I hear your mom's still alive.
yes, she is
And your sister soul.
one of them. The other one I'm not so sure about.
I mean, you've done Porphyrion, and Porphyrion's never died.
Actually, he did die once.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, is that
why
why
your
you're
sister died?
Who?
Those-
I don't know that.
I know.
And I've known Rose for like 2 weeks, and I've known him for like 12 hours.
It's been closer to 2 days at this point, okay?
Only 12 of those hours I actually spent around you.
Fair enough.
Currently, Arwell, the person I spent the most time with is Porphyrion.
Wait, what?
Second is you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, both of us died, so I guess this brings my whole point to a mootness.
You did die. Oh god, you died.
Why are we crying?
I don't know.
You did it like that.
I don't know. We're talking about this because I'm trying to establish my whole like strategy here is that I want no one to die.
Oh.
Goal number 1, not dying. Got it. I'm on board. Good plan. Goal number 2, kill the thing.
Kill the thing.
Goal number 3, kill the thing and get some good stuff.
This is a good one. I pull out the vials and I look at them. Are they doing anything?
All four?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh snap, what's happening? What's doing what?
I pull out random.
The amulet has a sparkle to it.
Oh dear.
And then the green
Okay, green,
is glowing.
green drawing. Anything else?
That was blue, green,
Red,
red,
orange.
and blue.
Okay, cool. Arwell, and and Rose, you guys were there when we received these from the mysterious magic fairy man. The green one and the blue one are glowing. I think that means these are the ones to use.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Do you want to use all of them in case?
I don't use all of them.
No.
Maybe we just try to be blue.
We're gonna try the green and blue. So who has projectiles?
I can shoot a bow.
You can shoot a bow. Can you shoot a thing?
I can choose.
You can shoot a bow.
I can, but I ain't very good.
We won't worry about you. I can also shoot a bow super good. So what we'll do is
I'm like, oh wait.
each of these has like 15 uses. So we'll coat 2 arrows for you, 2 arrows for you, 2 arrows for me, and 6 opportunities to shoot the thing.
Green or blue?
Both.
On each.
Yes.
I also shoot, you know that.
How good are you in shooting?
Oh, I'm exceptionally
Do you have a bow? Do you
What?
do you have arrows?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll
I have like 6 quivers of
then we'll
arrows.
give you 2 as well, thereby increasing our chances of shooting the thing even further. No one miss, or we all die.
So we're all gonna start with blue, or are we gonna like alternate?
We're
Half
gonna
of us start with blue.
half of us will blue, the other half will green. We'll
Switch.
alternate.
I want to start with green.
Okay, you will start with green. Anyone else want to start with green?
I got blue.
Okay, Rose is starting with blue. I guess
You start with green.
I'll take green. We'll be team green. You guys will be team blue.
So what's my job?
Your job
Make sure nothing kills us.
is to make sure nothing kills us.
So close in defense.
Yeah. Watch our backs and our fronts and our sides and our aboves and our belows. Can you watch all of those directions simultaneously?
I can when you're asleep.
That's
Fantastic.
why.
I'm glad we have a plan. Let me write the plan down real quick.
This is terrible.
You know what else is a terrible plan?
I mean, we have to
Doing this at all.
You gotta shoot the thing. I guess what other plan do you want?
Okay, so
So stay far away from it and shoot it and see what happens.
okay, so Team Green is Arwell and Rose, and Team Blue will be Nora and Porphyria.
I think I could potentially make.
Okay. And we all have 2 greens and 2 blues. Not right now, of course, because I'm not sure how long the coating lasts. The mysterious magical fairy man didn't answer that. So before we begin the battle, that is when we will do the coating. We will coat. We will go in. We will unleash pure, unadulterated hell upon this creature. Who's with me?
I can make.
Yeah.
He can make us invisible. That's gonna quadruple our chances.
Just me. No other one.
Just me and you, and it only work. They know that works because you're team blue and I'm team green, and we're not gonna miss.
I can use astral projection. I don't know how that works.
Okay, we're gonna put that one on. We got that. We got that though. We're gonna hold that in reserve,
Have you read the spell?
Yes,
and we're gonna use that.
but
Astral projection allows you to travel between planes.
right, and also when you come out of the plane back into another plane, or the plane where you cast a spell, your body teleports to where you are.
So you could actually project yourself to the city.
That's what the thing says. When you come out, did you read that in the spell?
I don't, dude. I'm sleepy.
I'm just gonna.
Actually, I got it on my phone.
All I do is smoke anymore. I really feel like I should.
You should drink more. Drink less.
I don't have any drink on me.
Exactly. So do you need
What's
it?
that? Wait, I do have some drink. I have that weird green
Don't
stuff.
drink
No,
that.
no. I have some of that too, but listen, I know we're team green and we got weird green stuff, and that's kind of a coincidence that I just thought of. Let's just not go there.
All right, I won't drink the green stuff.
The part about
I'll just smoke the green stuff.
No, don't you? Don't you? Or.
Fine. I'll smoke it later.
Oh my. Can I Sliding in a kid. God, will get out of here.
You are not gonna. No one can slide. My path on the 7 is 25.
I tend to
So
slide
you have to
one
protect yourself from natural plane.
away from there.
Find a portal to
I
another
dare you.
plane. And when you do that, your bottom goes. I think that if you
Oh,
It looks like
my
that
passive perception.
come from the
I
actual
will-
plane back,
I'll suffer not
you
know what plane.
I smack your main
save yourself
camera.
back.
No.
I don't think this will actually
No,
let you
it's
move your body across the
It says your body.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Right,
I
but
didn't
don't
really need
think-
to try.
but I think when
I
you
said,
enter
how
reach
does
the
it
plane that you're on, I think because you're
I
anchored to your
smack
body.
it again. What is wrong with you? Stop trying to take my stuff.
You can take this thing.
my fault you made this
So I
challenge.
think
Now
when you if you enter
now I
back on
feel
the plane,
like
you're already
obliged
adjusted.
to actually succeed.
I don't think you
Get
can
it.
use this to move to like the other
So
side.
you want
Alright, now I have to actually roll over happy.
Alright,
So,
but he got the double.
This is good.
As you're traveling,
fine, whatever.
about I would say 4 hours go by
Cool.
when the blizzard or snow and wind just stop.
Oh, snap.
Cool.
Total silence.
Cool. We're in the eye of the storm.
That can't
I
be.
look at the amulet.
No, that's my
It
thing,
is blowing very bright.
right? Right?
I don't like that. I put
Right?
the amulet away.
Right?
Can you do your tent again? Is the tent happening right now?
What time of day?
But the tent is always happening.
Did I?
It would be like pre-noon.
Hold on. I
It's,
forgot.
can I make sure this is my spell? Like my spell does
Alright,
that,
cool.
right?
I restored the charges to
Yeah, it can.
the teleportation amulet.
But this is just something that just occurred.
I would like to attempt to identify the amulet while this is up.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
give
you,
you 10 minutes.
you have that red amulet. I forgot about
Uh,
that. No. Can I tell Rose that she should help?
Wait,
It's a 23.
it's advantage, right? Or did I roll?
would you roll?
Arcana.
28. No, wait. Yeah, 28.
Okay.
Gotta show me out.
Between the two of you, with this glowing now occurring, it's like brighter than a couple torches. It seems like this is some kind of means to was and maybe is the means to summon this creature.
Oh, no.
What?
What?
What does that do?
What?
So guys, what does it do?
This is maybe what they use to
Throw
summon it.
Throw it. Throw it now. Throw it now.
Is that good?
And you can now see billowing smoke just about half a mile in front of you.
You use that, if they use that to summon a thing, could we use that to banish the thing?
I don't know. Can we do that? Is that a thing? Do we even know?
Can we just throw it?
Can we just like cut it in half with my axe and have the thing just go poof?
I feel like that's a little optimistic.
Yeah, we probably would throw it inside the volcano where it's for.
And as the sky is clear, you can see you're pretty close to the cliffs now by the coast. The sea salt you can now smell pretty strongly. And a lot of the cliffs are now just crumbling up into the sea.
Oh.
I'm looking.
This looks like Rome.
I'm just looking around, taking the surrounding.
And as you kind of peer out down from the cliffs, the waves are like crashing, and they're
Crashing waves. Get it, Arlo? Ha ha ha.
where's on the cliffs? And we'll leave it there.
What?
Do we see the Leviathan?
No.
What kind would be like 7
Okay.
Because you'd still be at work.
7 PM is a good Leviathan fight time.
Look, guys,
I wanna
just remember.
Just remember what our goals were.
Kill the thing.
Matt dies,
Go home.
and you can go home.
Look at
Wait,
the
Kill the thing. Skin it. Go home.
look at the positives. We got glowing goo. We got a glowing amulet. We're all alive. We're all at full health.
Okay. I want some bones or teeth or something like that. Because
Oh.
I think I can forge some badass armor.
You want to make some cool stuff out of the bones of an old god.
Yes.
I
I'll
want
be Vondel Bone Forger.
I want the coolest thing we find.
You can have the third coolest thing you want.
Okay, so that guy gives me first two.
No. No.
Only if we say that the
No.
coolest thing is actually.
Okay, how about this? We'll go through all the pants and we'll divvy them out based on who can make the most use out of them.
That's awesome.
I
Cool.
mean, obviously.
Does anyone know? You're a leather worker, right? We skin the thing. You make leather